The sky is the limit. Kaya natin to. We own the future. This is the moment. This moment. The sky is the limit. Na, sama-sama. Dahil together, we own the future.
Our way back inside the Pinoy Eco Oil Center dito po sa lungsod ng San Juan. We continue our coverage of NCAA Season 100 Siglo Uno, inspiring legacies. And to complete our Friday doubleheader, we bring you our second game today. Bago po yan, balikan natin yung nangyari sa ating unang laban. It was the defending champions, San Beda Red Lions, back on the winning track against the Perpetual Altas. They won that one 57-53, and they improved their record, and they're standing here in season 100. Next game, Battle of Intramuros. It's gonna be the Mapúa Cardinals versus the Letran Knights, squaring off here inside the Philoil Eco Oil Center. Should be a good game as these teams are not too far away from each other in the team standings. We thank you for joining us via our television screens, or your television screens, on Heart of Asia. We're live right there, everywhere online. You guys can find us on NCAA Philippines on YouTube and Facebook. Nandun din tayo sa GMA Sports PH on X and Facebook. Hello po sa inyong lahat mga kapuso. It is Mapúa versus Letran, featured here in our second game today. My name is Martin Algier. Very happy to be at your service today, working alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Coach, welcome.
Good afternoon, Martin. Good afternoon sa lahat na nakatutok sa atin sa NCAA. Very important ball game. Both teams are in the running for a Final Four spot.
Nakuha mo yan, Coach Hammer. Importanteng laban para sa magkabilang panig na sinusubukang mag-improve dito sa season 100. But to complete our broadcast team, let's introduce our courtside reporter. Nandito po to report for both teams, si Miss Flo Del Agua. Flo, we'll get to your stories in just a little bit, but I can't wait for the stories on the coaches and the players kasi, you know, these two teams, Letran slightly depleted today, Mapúa with one player out. So this should be an interesting matchup, Coach Hammer, featured in the second game.
Oh, definitely an interesting matchup. Dahil nga pag tinignan natin itong ating team standings, Martin, Mapúa is at number 2. San Beda winning earlier, they're at number 3. LPU is climbing slowly after a very strong end of the first round, start of the second round. The Letran Knights are tied at the number 4 spot at 6 and 5. Yung Perpetual humahabol, EAC half a game behind. So, lahat ng mga teams na to virtually naghahabol pa eh. Merong chance, outside chance to get to the Final Four.
Pero itong Letran Knights, I would say they are in a must-win situation.
Oh, definitely.
Because LPU is rising up very fast here in the season. 6 and 5 right now. They've won 2 in a row. 2 big games for LPU. And it looks like they're hitting their peak at the right time. So, kinakailangan dito ng Letran matigil na ang kanilang slide here in season 100. Let's go first. Their first round meeting. And we thought this was gonna be a close game, Coach Hammer. Kasi at that point, kumbaga, one game lang ang separated itong dalawang teams natin. But it was Mapúa with a dominating performance right behind the 18 points of Chris Jubilia. That was his best game.
Oh yeah, I think we did this game
in the first round. I did it.
Tayong dalawa. This game. And Chris Jubilia, this was his breakout game. Makikita natin depensa nagdadala dito sa Mapúa. First quarter and third quarter, they limited their opponents, the Letran Knights, to just below 13 points. So 12 points in the third, 8 points in the first quarter. That defense is really fueling their campaign this year. Chris Jubilia would always be there. Sai Cuenco, who has been really good this year. Sa kabila naman, parehas wala. Yun naman nag-start ng atake nila with Jimbo Estrada, of course, serving that suspension, and Pau Havillonar. Sideline.
Sideline with right ankle sprain. At pinakita sa akin ni Pau, 5 days in already. Medyo malaki pa yung bukol dun sa ankle niya. So he won't be able to suit up today alongside Jimboy Estrada. On the other side, puntahan muna natin dito ang Mapúa Cardinals. Well, the Cardinals have won 2 straight games to begin our second round. Important games won by the Cardinals, including a marquee matchup against EAC. Dito, Mapua was able to outlast EAC kasi EAC doon pumapalik.
No quit yung team na yun.
Pero Mapua able to find ways to score the win.
Well, that game was up and down till 77 all, and then unspoken on the point guard of EAC after natawagan ng unspo ang Mapua. So, ganun kadikit yung laban. And in the end game, it was Saikuenko to the rescue, knocking down that big triple on that scramble play sa dulo.
Saikuenko finished with 16 points. The one leading the way for Mapua in that one was Clint Escamis with 23 points. But Mapua eking out a win over EAC to get their 8th win here in Season 100. On the other side, para naman dito sa mga Letranista, they dropped their 2nd straight game. And this was a tough one for Letran against Perpetual. This is a game that they felt like they should have won, and they could have won, Coach Hammer, but in the end, it was Coach Olsen team who came out on top.
Clamps on the defense, yan ang ginagawa ng mga teams ni Coach Olsen. Naparod natin kanina, very low scoring ball game.
Yeah.
And with Letran, lalo na ngayon, walang Jimboy Estrada, who would be their point of attack? That's a big question. But again, Nat Montesilio is there, Deo Cuajao. I think this would be a Deo Cuajao game if they need one. Talagang ito yung kailangan mag-step up para yung kartada nila papasok ng Final Four medyo malinaw-linaw pa at nasa kamay pa nila.
That's right. They don't want to fall behind LPU in the team standings kasi bumubulusok dito ang LPU. Our key players today, Clint Escamis coming off a 23-point performance against CAC along with 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Sa kabila naman, this is gonna be a guy na talaga magiging focal point ng opensa at ang sistema ng Letran ngayong araw nito. Kevin Santos, 10.7 boards versus the Altas.
Well, one is a shot creator, can call his number any time of the day. The other guy is a man who gets fed on his scoring spots. Most important thing, if you're Kevin Santos, you get to your spots and your teammates hit you early. Sa kabila naman, Clint Escamis to be a little bit more efficient. Efficiency na yung kwentuhan ngayon kay Clint Escamis kasi we know that he can score, he can defend, and he can check all the boxes. But the efficiency is something that is needed now as he takes this next step on his career.
Still a perennial MVP contender.
50% from the field nga siya last game eh. Diba? So yun yung mga gusto natin makita if you're a pro scout or Coach Randy.
And Coach, they're still winning. Despite you know, the low numbers when it comes to field goal percentage para dito kay Clint Escamis. So mga kapuso, coming up next, Battle of Intramuros between the Knights and the Cardinals. Let's turn it over to our Coliseum announcer for the introduction of the starters.
Good afternoon mga kapuso! Live ngayon sa Heart of Asia, GTV Worldwide, GMA News TV at may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com and sa Philippines website, YouTube at Facebook. Welcome right here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Elimination second round. It's the Mapúa Cardinals versus the Letran Knights. Let's meet our starters. Starting for the Mapúa Cardinals at guard number 0, Clint Escamis. The other guard, number 12, Lawrence Mangubat. At center, number 7, John Abunete. Forward, number 34, Yam Concepcion. And the other forward, number 72, Chris Obilia. The head coach of the Cardinals is Randy Alcantara. Starting for the Letran Knights. At guard, number 6, Clyde Nagotongan. The other guard, number 7, Nathan Montesillo. At center, number 4, Kevin Santos. Forward, number 39,
Starting unit para dito kay Coach Randy Alcantara. And back in the fold for Mapúa here is John Habonete. Alongside Chris Obilia, Clint Escamis, Yang Concepcion, who has been performing well in the past few games. Along with their super rookie and Lawrence Mangubat on the other side. Different lineup here for Coach Alan Ricardo, Kevin Santos, Leo Cuajao, Kobe Mohne, Gutongan, nandito rin para dito sa Letran along with his backcourt mate, itong si Nat Montesilio. Coach Allen, Coach Randy, the square off. And the head coach matchup.
Bagay kasi si Yam Concepcion kasabay nito ni Escamis at saka ni Mangubat. Dahil this guy likes to get offensive rebounds. Crash boards yan ang laro niya. So, bagay siya na role player, getting his touches, not out of the dribble, not out of the pattern, but he gets extra possessions.
And that guy embraces his role
Oh yeah.
here in the system of Coach Randy. And he gets the numbers. Diba talaga nakahanap naman siya ng kanyang mga kakampi. Quahao and Hubilia with the early caller. Di ba tayo nagja-jump ball? Ito, first crack at the basket para dito sa Letran Knights at 6 and 5 right now. From number 4 in the first round, they're at number 5 right now, right behind LPU as Kobe Monhe. This guy is looking for a big game today. With the absence of Jimboy Estrada, he scores the first 2 points.
And another guy that really needs to step his game up, itong si Kobe Monhe, na buong season nating inaantay na umangat yung laro. And he's getting his stride. Even their last game, he had a very promising game.
Yeah.
Promising.
7 points per contest para dito kay Kobe Monhe. But again, we know he is capable of more. For Letran, Clint Escamis, his first touch of the basketball. They go to Hobilia, floats it up. That was bothered by Kevin Santos. Might be partially blocked as well. There's a foul on the floor. Ay tatawag dito kay Tagutongan.
Napakahirap na tira nun yung mga one-hand shot. Para Nelson Asaitono, di ba? Yung one-hand floater, Mac Cardona.
Yeah.
Pag ganun sa shaded area, kailangan maganda yung touch mo tsaka grip mo yung bola.
Si Mac yung master nun eh. Kahit mid-range, at 3-point line, kaya mag-push eh. Oh, look at the hustle here.
Yan yung sinasabi ko kay Yam Concepcion. He likes to crash the board kasi 4 talaga to eh. And very athletic. So he likes to get to that weak side rebounder to. Kaya hindi siya nakakarami. Against Mbeda yun yung ginawa niya. And the past 2 games, ganun yung ginagawa niya.
At maraming ganito ang hubog na 4 si Coach Randy.
Edward Ryan, itong si Yam Concepcion, Igliani, ganyan din.
Agimenyi, pwede nga
Oo.
mag-qualify pa. Undersize lang ng konti si Noel.
Pero athletic eh.
Yeah. So Yam Concepcion at the free throw line, missing on the first. And this gives us time to throw it courtside for the first time. And dito ang ating reporter na si Flo Del Agua. Flo, go ahead.
Who is next in line? Martin and Coach Hamre, yan nga ang palaisipan ng NCAA fans now that the Letran Knights will have to play without their star rookie Jimboy Estrada and the team's captain Pau Villonar. Coincidentally, back in round 1, itong dalawang players rin ang top scorers ng Letran in their first attempt to beat Mapúa. Gayunpaman, head coach Alan Ricardo says there is no room for negativity at this point of the tournament at iyong pagkawala ng kanilang top scorers ay isang perfect opportunity to explore their ball and player movement. So let me ask again, who is next in line? Coach Allen says it could be anybody and this game will reveal exactly that. Who do you think it might be? Marty and Coach Allen.
Thank you so much, Flo. It should be the entire team
Oh, yeah.
for Coach Alan Ricardo. Just to answer the question, ang mawawala dito sa Letran as Escamis forces the issue there. He successfully draws the foul. Estrada averaging 15.3 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, and 5.3 assists. Villonar following him with 11.4 points per game and 4 boards.
Madaling mag-fabricate ng points. Ang pinakamahirap is being a point of attack. Kasi ang mga offenses, as we're looking at Mapúa right now, as Clint Escamis, one of the best points of attack here in the NCAA. Yung pupuntahan ng bola, and then mag-e-engage yung opensa. And ang pinaka-importante is, yung e-engage sa depensa. Kasi if it's not a point of attack, atake, alam ng coaches eh. Yung efficiency niyan mababa, hindi makaka-create na tira para sa mga kakampi. So yun yung nawawala pagkawala ng Jimboy Estrada. Tapos yung second scorer mo pa, yung best post threat mo. Villonar. So we'll see. I think it's Monhe and Quahao stepping up talaga.
Kailangan. At itong si Kevin Santos.
Ay, consistent na si Kevin eh. Asahan mo na at least 10 points, 8 boards.
Ito si Kevin Santos against Habunete outside Tagutongan. Not to his spot from 17, no. And a foul on the rebound play. This is gonna be on John Habunete. Or is it on Yam Concepcion?
Yung pagpitik niya dun sa box out, hindi naman si Kevin Santos.
Tignan natin. Yung tulak.
Sa likod.
So Kobe Monhe will be the trigger man for Letran. Santos surveys the floor, sends it out. Tagutongan from straight away. Wala pa rin para kay Tagutongan. A slow start for him. Escamis pounded by Monje from behind. He's got Quahao now. Hobilia steps into the 3. Oh, Hobilia banks it home.
May halong swerte pa si Chris Hobilia dun sa tira na yun. But again, it's a good look. On the bench post was Clint Escami's point of attack. Just swing. Knocking down that jumper was Chris Hobilia.
This is the start of the stretch for Ira, for Hobilia. Look at the hustle by Montesilio. Quahao step back, contested 3. Overcooked it. Good defense by Clint. Enough effort to bother Quahao in that sequence. Ito na si Mangubat.
So Iverson screen para kay Clint Escamis. Then big to big ball screen to. That's play number 1 for Mapúa.
Hobilia will attack. Hobilia easily lays it in.
Madali.
7-2 start for Mapúa.
Madali kasi yun, Martin. From an Iverson screen and then ball screen. Busy na yung big man mo eh. Nasa kabila pa yung help side. So pag nag-pop lang si Hobilia, tapos ang galing pa downhill ni Hobilia, it would be an easier look for him dahil naka-engage lahat ng help side defenders on and off-ball action.
So after a few attempts, Tagutongan finally nailing one, and this one is a 3-pointer.
Good shot there. Good looking jumper by Tagutongan.
It's Klein Tagutongan, first-year player for Letran. Getting some starter minutes here. Again, in the absence of Jimboy Estrada, Mangubat bounces to Jabonete, who pulls the trigger and knocks it down. So we exchange baskets in this juncture of the first.
So screen action, puro ball screen lang tinatakbo dito ng Mapúa, which is gano'n naman ang mga offenses. They just hide the actions and then it would end up with a ball screen, pick and pop. Jabonete top of the key. He has that shot.
Quintes sa kabila. Para kay Montesilio. Concepcion. Sila ba yan? Good find. Last second find to John Jabonete, who scored easily with the deuce. Mapúa surges ahead here in the first. Over 4 minutes gone. Timeout muna tayo.
The sky is the limit. Arana.
And we're back. Yes, it's a brand new edition of our awesome plays here in NCAA Season 100 Men's Basketball. Starting us off at number 10,
Oh, good touch pass. Medina!
a lefty reverse layup by JRU's main character, Jonathan Medina. At number
Bonini. Kaya na ini. Kaya na ko ni.
Balik sa ating laban. Father Vic Calvo Jr. OP, Mancom representative of Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Watching intently here, right across him. Andun ang Mancom rep naman ng Mapúa. Si Sir Melchor Divina. Medyo malayo, nasa may side si Sir Melchor. We'll get a shot later on. Here he is. Ano kayang sign ngayon ni Sir Melchor? Oy! Yes!
Ready.
Go, yeah. Sir Melchor always delivers for the camera. Ito naman, heart naman.
Magugulat ako pag star yan.
Pwede. Nakalinya na yan para kay Sir Melchor. We still have a lot of game days. Yeah.
Baka may pao nag-home eh.
Pwede. Meantime, back to the action. 5:58 to go. 12-5 lead for the Mapúa Cardinals. A fast start over the struggling Letran Knights. Here's the pass. It is deflected and stolen. Hobilia on the move. Chris Hobilia, hard to stop in transition.
And one pa. Dahil pag nakabuelo si Chris Hobilia, that's his game. Open court, and when he gets a full head of steam, ang hirap pigilan. Dahil matangkad, athletic, kaya tumanggap ng contact, and he can control his body. He can contour and contort it. Dun sa mga crevices and spaces na nagagamit niya yung touch niya to finish.
This guy has fully adjusted to the NCAA game.
Kaso kapos yung free
Oo
throw.
nga eh. Nadulas.
Nasobrahan sa turbo. Naka-R2 eh, nung tumaatake.
Okay lang, nakapuntos pa rin siya. 14-5 in favor of Mapúa. We have Carl Di Maano or Ian Di Maano getting ready to check in for Letran. Santos puts it on the floor against Jabonete. Difficult take. He backs that one home. Kevin Santos is on the board.
Hirap ng mga puntos ng Letran ngayon. yun yung mga tira na gusto mo magkaroon si Kevin Santos, pero yung sariling sikap na dinidiin pa na instead of coming through the flow of the offense, nasanay tayo. Pero ito, parang round robin yung mga layup ngayon ng Mapúa. Dire-diretso lang sa gitna ng depensa ng Letran.
Sa Cuenco, kakapasok lang. Nagparamdam agad sa ating laban. That's his first 2 points. Coming off the bench as per usual, itong si Cuenco. Santos, handoff, tagutongan. Left it short that time. Here comes Chris Hubilla. Hubilla. Aatakihin si Montesilio. Tapos,
Good defense by Nat Montesilio.
here's Montesilio now. Will he challenge? No, he sends it out. Monje pulls the trigger and knocks it down.
Somebody that I really want to see play well is Kobe Monje. I think he's on his last year na rin, di ba? If I'm not mistaken. And he needs this reps. Dahil up and down yung nilaro niya ng first round.
He needs to show his old self.
Yeah, and he's a tough competitor and he knows how to play. At saka championship winning guy yan.
Oh, yeah. Reverse para dito kay John Habonete. Good execution for Mapúa. Montesilio. No. And here come the Cardinals. Lawrence Mangubat will bring it down the court for them. Hounded by Tagutongan. A little too aggressive for Klein. So he is called for this one. Look at this. Difficult take for Kevin Santos, who was heavily guarded by Habonete. They're still able to put it in. By Cuenco with the counter. And then Kobe Monje stroking it from downtown.
Parang Deron Williams yung pumasa, no? Pati yung buhok ni Montesilio ngayon, eh. Di ba yung vibe niya parang Deron Williams, eh.
And this is John Habonete who scored on the reverse. Pau Villonar on your screens right now. Out for at least this game. Pero sabi niya sa akin kanina, balik. Kuya, kaya bumalik. Konting pahinga lang. Ayaw lang niyang... pero nakita ko yung angkan niya mag-ape. But he's gonna return. At least according to him here in the season. At some point. Meantime, here's Lawrence Mangubat at the free throw line. You know, this guy, when he gets consistent, Mapúa is very hard to beat.
Oh, yeah.
Diba?
It gives them an outside threat. Another point of attack for their second group kasi siya yung natitira, eh.
Yeah.
Pag nagbalasa, ngayon pumasok pa to, Waki Garcia.
Oh, Coach Chito Victorero, always in attendance for the Mapúa Cardinals. Meantime, Waki Garcia, you're right, just checked in. Still hasn't found his rhythm offensively, pero konti-konti, nakukuha na ni Waki yung kanyang laro. Not cross-court, catch and shoot for Guahao, fouled on the 3-point make, so a 4-point play opportunity for Dale Guahao.
Sticky defense there by Clint Escamis on the reversal. Mukhang nag-high five lang sila, pero natamaan yung follow-through, so that will be called as a foul. So there will be a bonus free throw here.
Denver Omega, MDO right beside Pau Villonar. No, that's not Pau. Parehas lang sila ng sombrero kanina.
Andyan din si Peter Rosilio, eh.
Peter.
Oo, nakita ko kanina.
Former Mapúa Cardinal.
Loaded yung, naka-block.
Oo nga.
Loaded yung mga nagre-residence sa...
Alam mo yung katabi ni MDO? Parang 6'10 yun,
6'10",
Nakikita ko sila, eh.
Nabibigyan siya ng, I forgot his name, nakaline up siya, eh. Hindi pa siya na-activate.
6'10, oh.
Matuturuan yan.
Malaki yung 4-point play na yun ni Deo Guahao. Dahil kanina, 10 ang abante nitong Mapúa. Escamis misfires. Di Maano pulls it down. And here comes Jace Miller. Di Maano. Hand off. Guahao. Rafael Go looking for a teammate. Finds Jace Miller with 10 to work with. Di Maano will attack. Di Maano, no. But there is a whistle.
Gusto ko itong si Di Maano maglaro. Role player din to, eh. And great look by Jace Miller here of that zoom action on the reverse. Kasi yun yung binibigyan ng depensa, eh. Nag-shrink yung aura defense na itong Mapúa. They back the lane. So when you swing it outside, pag may tira sa labas, respetuhin lang ko close out. Kasi Di Maano nakashoot na rin ng 3 points ngayong season. So pagka-swing, hard drive lang talaga. Tapos if you're going to take it strong.
Yeah.
Kasi sa NC, pag medyo malambot, di talaga tatawagan.
That's right.
Idiin mo talaga.
Kumbaga, kailangan convinced yung mga opisyalis natin na may contact talaga. Di maano.
Hindi ka magkakaroon ng malaria at saka dengue dito sa NC. Ang daming hampas eh. Patay lahat ng lamok eh. Bawal yan dito eh. Tsaka pagka...
Grabe naman.
Di ba? Tsaka po, magkakamalaria ka pag nakagat ka ng lamok eh. Pero kasi yun yung contact eh. Minsan, body to body, forearm, hindi naman lahat tatabagan. So you gotta be strong with the basketball when you get there.
Cuenco catch and shoot. Missing, Jace Miller. Kasabitan itong si Edward Ryan.
Saik sa'yo, pare-parehas eh. JC Recto din, bumalik na. So,
Si JC Recto slowly but surely is getting his conditioning back. Meantime, we have a timeout called by Coach Randy.
Mga kapuso, muli na namang nagbabalik ang ating awesome plays para sa ikalawang linggo ng NCAA Season 100 Men's Basketball. Simulan natin sa number 10.
Kahukom. Uy, ganda! Wow!
Joshua Kahukom on the fast break. Si Knights Depan si Jimboy Estrada upang makapuntos.
Yan, smile ka, manguunahin natin. Nice. There you go, ready, prepared. Right in front. There you go. We have our ladies from the courtside seats. This one is from the lower box section. There you go. Can't identify which team they're rooting for though. But they're flashing these beautiful smiles on a Friday with the Bosofil Oil. We thank you for joining us in our Friday schedule. If you guys were not able to tune in earlier, Coach Hammer is very happy. San Beda won over Perpetuan in a
I'm
nail-biter.
always happy.
You're always happy.
I'm always happy.
Okay. 57-53. Important win for the Red Lions right
Dahil
there.
dikit-dikit yung team standings natin. Every win is important for all the teams.
Yeah.
Grind it out season. Ganyan naman sa NC eh. Talagang grind it out.
Ngayon, di pa natin masabi kung sino magpa-Final Four. Jace Miller bringing the ball down.
Basta ako sa nilalaro ng Binil, team to beat talaga.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Rafael Go. That's Rocky Garcia committing the foul. Kasi dumiretso sa kanya itong si Jace Miller.
Aha. So ayan, yung forearm, hindi natawagan yung una.
Oh, yeah.
Pero yung hawak, experience. Marunong din maglaro yung Jace Miller.
Yeah.
Nasanay na nung una medyo hindi pa siya nag-i-initiate ng contact eh. I bet Coach Allen
Turuan na.
had a few choice words pagdating sa ganyan. Kasi I've known Coach Allen since diapers. So yung the way that he coaches, he would put you in situations that you need to apply that. Kasi pag di mo in-apply, dati madaling depensahan si Jace eh, kasi alam mong pupunta lang siya doon sa spots niya.
Yeah.
He would know. Ngayon, mas nagiging initiator na siya and he can mix it up a little bit. Diba?
Yeah. This was a discovery by Letran a few games in. Nung pinasok siya, naghahanap ng steady point guard. Ito si Coach Alan Ricardo. Meantime, there's a foul on Nat Montesilio. So,
wow.
Cuenco will head to the line. James Humawas coming in for the first time.
I think that's the second foul na ba ni Nat Montesilio?
Yeah.
Oo. On denial with pushing and shoving, tinawagan.
Yeah.
Yung denial ng reversal.
Tama ka, Coach. Pangalawang foul nito ni Nat Montesilio. Big for Letran, who are again without Jimboy Estrada, so they can't afford to be depleted in their backcourt. Let's see if Joven Balinin will get some minutes later. Aros Cuenco knocks down both free throws. CJ Delfino coming in for Letran. Papalitan si Deo Cuajao. So a small backcourt. Pero ito yung gusto ni Coach Allen. Nagsasabay niya si Delfino at si Miller. Here is Dimaano. Humawas. Attacks. Rafael Go is open. Rafael Go puts it down and the foul.
Itong Rafael Go, veterano maglaro to. Naglaro to sa national team. So, tingnan mo to yung pagkaka-reverse sa kanya. Ever so slightly. Tingnan mo yung jump shot niya kung paano siya maglalan. Tingnan mo.
Yun ang sinignal ni Edward Ryan eh.
Pwede mo nga i-review na bago pa yung contact nag-spread na yung legs. It's not gamesmanship eh. Kasama eh. Sumabit eh.
Yeah.
Foul talaga. Kasi usually ang teaching point is when there's a jump shooter, you want to jump to the side sa gilid and then his dominant hand, opposite hand mo. So if si Rafael Go, right hand shooter, want to challenge it with the left hand up. Tatalon ka sa right side niya. Para pag sumipa ng pagano'n, obvious na offensive foul eh. Hindi ka papunta sa kanya.
Yeah. Kaya pakiramdam ni Edward, doon naman siya pumunta. You know, he didn't go straight.
Papunta pa rin kasi siya sa katawan. Sa gitna. Pero dito, natawagan ng loose ball foul. Kasi di ba on jockeying for position.
Tingnan mo to, grabe yung gitgita natin. Wow!
Pinace box out eh. Yun ang pinakamadali eh. Yung pagka pinace box ka, swim over. Kasi hindi ka pwede mag-rip. Swim over. Kasi nakaharap na siya sa out of balance na. Judo throw yung ginawa niya. Dimano.
Oh, the takedown for Dimano. Ito na si Edward Ryan at the line. He's been feeling the increased physicality of this game. Dimano bagsak sa rebound. Napunta kay Jace Miller. Miller is being trapped. They need to send it across. Delfino gets it to Humawas. Humawas with a leaner. No. Isa pa. Wala pa rin. Pero may foul na itinawag.
Libreng-libre si CJ Delfino. Hindi nakita ni Humawas. No?
Yeah, it was a crowded painted area for Letran.
Sa interesting tong backcourt ni Coach Allen. Delfino at Miller. Gusto tumakbo ng kinta nito agad.
Naalala ko nung when he had Andy Hemao and Jonathan Manalili. Well, that's mas malaki naman yung dalawang yun.
Tsaka Brad, yung dalawang yun. Iba yung high school sa college. Sa college kasi mama yung mga kalaban mo.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a learning curve. Tsaka, sa high school, rudimentary yung scouting eh. One round lang, pwede ka makagulat. Sa college, tatanggalin lahat ng points of attack mo. Lahat ng reads mo. Teka. 2 free throws. Una pa lang. May rebound at pumutbak.
Oo nga.
Wala pa, Coach Allen. May isa pang free throw. May isa pa.
Teka.
Oo.
May isa pa, si James Humawas. Pati ako nagulat na rumibon si Dimano at nag-putback eh.
Ready lang.
Oh, nothing there as well. Rafael Go. Draws the whistle. Both teams in the penalty already, so...
Saka okay ng Dimano kasi ganyan din yung mga big man ng Mapúa. Kung kalampugan talaga kayo. I mean, it's contact. It's a collision sport. So you might as well be the one initiating the contact first so you could get the better positioning.
Yeah. Wala pa ngayon pinaka-hard talaga mag-contact na si Andre Igliane. Or Mapúa will be taking a backseat today. So palit lang sila ni Habonete, no?
Unexcused leave muna siya.
So, Go at the line, nailing the first free throw. Si Rafael Go could be a guy that could break out today for Letran.
Itong si Dimano, with the way that he's playing in this game, mas gagamitin na ito ni Coach Allen. Ganda na activity niya.
Parte ito dati ng starting lineup nito ni Coach Allen.
Kasi nakashoot na isang 3 points, puro 3 points na yung tinitira eh. Pero I like his activity. And whatever happens, bumabagsak siya and all that. Laro lang siya ng laro. Tsaka pag di ka sanay na physical yung kalaban mo, yari ka sa mga ganyan. May inis ka eh.
They swing it side to side. Miller from the top of the key. He knocks it down. And Letran is back in front, 23-22. They climb up from 10 points down earlier, 20-10. Now they take the lead. We have a foul at midcourt. It's gonna be on James Humawas. How about the confidence of Jace Miller? Side to side, sabi niya, hindi na ako papasa dito. Taking and making from straight away.
I was far. And yun yung bibigyan ng zone defense eh. Naka-zone ngayon si Coach Allen and Letran Knights. So, side-to-side action, you want to force a ball screen, you want to crash the boards for offensive rebounds, and you want to make your outside shots. So, yan lang ang solusyon dyan eh. Pagurin mo yung zone, pilitin mo silang rotate at umalis dun sa zone spots nila, tsaka knockdown triple, knockdown shots.
Zone buster for Jace Miller. Meantime, Black and Garcia connecting on both. So Mapúa takes back the lead. Only our third change of hands here in the first. Humawas, Delfino had time, misfires, and here comes Chris Obilia, ripping out the rebound. Chris Obilia to Lawrence Mangubat. Mangubat, Recto, outside Cuenco. Cyrus Cuenco extends Mapua's lead.
Good read by JC Recto. Nagkaroon na ng scramble underneath the post. Pwede niyang puwersahin. But again, being patient and one of their best shooters. One of the best players. So si Cy Cuenco.
And also one of the best shooting forms in the league. Textbook yung forma nito ni Cuenco. How about this?
Scramble na eh. And on the reversal, top of the key. Confident looking shot. And he has been picking up his game in season 100. Proud na proud dito si Coach Bombit. Player to ni Coach Aris. Player ni Coach Aris to sa juniors. And he's really happy silang dalawa ni Recto. Nakausap ko siya isang beses. Dahil tontuwa nga siya pinost niya eh. Nakachat ko si Coach Aris that he's really proud of his boys.
Delfino scores with the left hand.
And that's his game. That's his game. Open court, high possession, sundot, agaw, scoring transition. Yun si CJ Delfino eh.
We've seen the highlights on social media. Now we're seeing it here in the NCAA. Letran has 10. Jace Miller operates. Humawas almost lost it. Humawas, no. Dimaano, yes. And the foul for Charles Dimaano. Cuenco is holding on to his right leg.
Oo, natapilok si Cuenco pagtalo niya sa challenge kasi nakabagsak na si Jumawas. Mukhang naapakan niya si Jumawas doon sa landing.
Pareha silang bagsak doon sa sequence na yun. And Cy Cuenco is holding on to this right ankle. Writhing in pain. Tignan natin to. Watch Cy Cuenco. Ito yung tira ni Humawas. Cuenco. Yeah.
Hindi naman niya naapakan. Iiwas siya dun sa paa. Hindi siya nakaapak ng paa. So, hopefully this is just a light sprain dahil, ano naman, kondisyon na itong mga to eh.
Yeah.
So, tighten up your shoelaces and then ice it after. Ganun lang yan. And every game is important. Retape it. Tighten up that shoelace and hopefully it's just a minor tweak.
He'll head to the bench and will be checked out. We hope to get an update on this injury by
yun
Cyrus Cuenco.
Right ankle sprain, retape. Pag kaya lumakad, kaya maglaro, DDM, dahil importante itong larong to. Again, they're playing back-to-back. Mapúa and San Beda, they played today, and then they would be playing Sunday against each other. So it's very important that all these guys are in check.
So at the end of the first, Letran somehow was able to overtake the Cardinals 28-27. We'll be back for more here in NCAA Season 100.
Time now for a brand new collection of awesome plays that we've gathered from the last couple of game days in the first round of NCAA Season 100 Men's Basketball. Pampagising muna sa number 10.
Torres, Morales, Liwag with a jam!
Here's Alan Liwag with a jam.
Ending up with a Liwag jam.
Meron pang mas matindi dyan sa number 9.
Inside pass, Santos!
Si Kevin Santos. Lakasan mo pa, idol!
Drops the hammer!
Here's another dunk at number 8. Anton Eusebio climbs the ladder for the putback slam.
Ondoa down the middle. Oh, put back jam by Anton Eusebio. 42 start for the Pirates. Ondoa. Oh, puts it down.
We're back to the coverage. NCAA Season 100. Kanina, smile cam ngayon. Tropa cam naman ang titignan natin. At yung buong tropa nandito. Oh, ito mo. Diba? Nakita na natin nga, headgear na yan dito sa fin oil. Ganda. For the Mapúa Cardinals. Sabi ni Coach Ralph, Angry Bird daw. Hindi, Mapúa Cardinal. Mascot yun. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a Friday, October 18. And thank you for joining us here in our coverage of NCAA Season 100 on Heart of Asia. Everywhere online is where NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. Right in the air with Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio taking you through this coverage. So far, it is Letran overtaking Mapúa towards the latter part of the first frame. And now they take the lead 28-27. Sabi ni Escames, teka, tira ako, pero wala pa rin. Malamig pa si Clint, Coach.
At saka ang taas ng scoring natin.
Yeah.
Taas ng scoring natin for one quarter. Of 28 points. 27 points.
A combined 55 for both of these teams. Escames is now 0 out of 2 from the field. Habonete left it short. Humawas grabs the rebound. And here comes Jace Miller. Miller. They swing it to Rafael Go. Up top here. Delfino. Didiscarte. CJ with some hang time. Met up top by Hubilia. Chris Hubilia. Oh, missing with the left. And back the other way we go. Jace Miller now. Kanina si CJ Delfino yung tumira para sa kanila.
Naguluhan ako dun sa play call, 1-4-3.
Side to side again for Letran. Humawas this time. Rafael Go from the baseline. No. And it is Jeko Bancale coming away with it. Hubilia. Against Dimaano. Hubilia. Lost it outside. May banggaan tayo dito. Go and Hubilia.
Miscommunication there. Kasi usually pag the big guy to big guy ball screen, you wanna switch. So bibigay mo na si Go, bibigay mo na si Hubilia kay Go. Kaunat dun sa, kaunat kay Habonete. Para cover mo na lang yung driving lane. Buti na lang na-turnover.
Wala kay Hubilia yon. Butongan is back in the fold. Get a three-pointer in the first quarter. Siya rin yung starting two-guard ni Coach Allen today. Santos. Santos. Hand off to Cuajao. Cuajao Bubuelo. Oh, difficult take. Good defense by Clint.
Tough shot by Deo Cuajao.
And here's Jeko Bancale now. Against Tagutongan. Bancale running into trouble. Hubilia has 10 to shoot. 7 now. They need to get busy. Habonete nakabuelo. Habonete up and in. That's the foul.
Nakadalawang backdoor nga si Clint doon eh. Yung una pa lang, dapat na-get na siya. Ito kasi hinahanap nila. Dahil pag pumackdoor si Clint, may engage yung weak side defender. Quick backdoor, great read there by Habonete.
Jack Habonete.
Nandun yung 2-on-1 eh. So nagiging 3-on-2 to 2-on-1.
Habonete now with 9 points, Coach.
Yep, coming off the bench.
Chance to hit double figures. Couldn't do it right there. Might have jinxed it.
Off the bench siya, di ba? Tama,
Yeah,
tama.
starter
Nag-start
today.
siya, wala kasi si Gliane. Sorry.
Starter today itong si Habonete. So Kobe Mohe also back in the fold for Letran. This is pretty much the starting unit for Coach Allen already. Kevin Santos recovers. Santos.
So dun sa action na yun, nakita mo, usually, pagka nag-elbow entry sila to zoom action, yung guard pupunta doon, bibigay ng pin down screen sa corner. Jimboy Estrada, aangat, he gets it, he creates. So ngayon, nakakailang zoom action yung Letran. Wala silang mapuntahan na point of attack na pipilitan sila makipagkatngatan sa ilalim.
Precisely. Teo Cuajo, siya yun.
There you
Getting
go.
into the lane. So Letran back in front here. Seesaw battle so far to begin the second quarter. Jubilia, Pancale, extra pass, Abonete. Ooh, got his own miss and puts it up and in. 11 points now for Abonete.
Scoring in traffic was John Habonete. Just strong hands.
Yeah.
Good strong hands, finishing in traffic.
11 points in a start for Habonete. Kobe Monje. Ooh, bagsak si John Habonete. Offensive foul called against Kevin Santos. Only the first foul on Santos, but John Habonete doing it on both ends of the floor. Scoring 11 points already, and this time taking the charge. 31-30.
Full speed si Kevin Santos. So pag-contact sa kanya eh.
And Escamis now recovering. Escamis fouled by Tagutongan. That's a tough ask for Tagutongan.
For anybody.
Yeah.
For anybody to defend Clint. Kasi si Clint, parang palos eh, madulas. Tapos maganda yung handling ng bola.
Ayun, naipasok ni Diego Bacale.
Dalawang offensive rebounds pa yung sa sequence na yun.
Initially, nailang siya. Montesilio goes around the D. Extra pass inside. Santos. Tagutongan left with space. Monje stops his dribble. Kobe is being swarmed by Jubilia. And Chris will be called for this one.
Tatlong beses. On ito yung basket ni Teo Cuajo. Now, if they fill the corners, kung nasan si Montesillo, that was a wide open shot. Kasi pag dumadrive ngayon ng Letran, head down. Head down sila. So yung
hindi
field
na
of vision
nasiscan.
nila, hindi na nag-ano na sa scan.
But Letran will have it again. They're facing a 3-point deficit. Pumawas is back on the floor. Monje
Better look para sa kanila on that drive and kick. Kobe Monje.
off the heel that time around for Kobe. Ito na si Jeko Bancale. Bancale being guarded by Montesilio. Off the screen. Nawala ang bola. Santos. Montesilio goes all the way.
Nathan Montesillo.
And after that basket, there is a quick timeout called by Coach Randy Alcantara. Magbabalik po kami.
Sky is the limit. Harap na, masama-sama.
It's a very different team right now. Of course, we grew to love that team. We were together for a while now, completely new. I mean, I probably have 10, 11, maybe even more new players. I can't even count. So, different look, but I like the group of guys that we have also. I mean, obviously, we're losing a lot of really good players. So, hopefully...
Kaya na ko ni kabaeran na.
Balik sa ating laban. It's a 1-point game in favor still of the Mapúa Cardinals, but Letran has been battling hard against them, hanging around here in the first half. Ngayon naman puntahan natin for an update. Andito si Flo Del Agua. Flo, go ahead.
Martin and Coach Hammer, karaniwan ang mga letter C na naririnig natin sa isang laro ay composure, chemistry, and even confidence. Pero para sa koponan ng Mapúa Cardinals, ang mga letter C na naging matunog ay Clint, Chris, and Cyrus. These three players were the biggest assets of their team in their last game. Chris Jubilia says, ang hirap nga raw na hindi sila nabubuo with Andre Igliane missing today's match. Pero hindi naman raw basta-basta ang pagbuo ng kanilang lineup, kaya tiwala siya sa kapwa niya na big man na nasa bench. Additionally, Mapua's physical therapist BJ Manigan says ang pagbalik ni Cyrus Cuenco sa laro na ito is still a 50-50 case given that he is in a 7 out of 10 pain level. Yan muna for courtside. Martin, Coach Hammer, balik sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Flo. Well, for Mapúa, probably the best decision for them is to not risk it. If Sai is in pain like that, 7 out of 10. So, one less C on the floor for the C's, the cards. Itong Mapúa Cardinals.
a C who has been playing A+
Yeah.
this season.
Oh, for sure. For sure. All of those C's. Not Montesilio with the left hand. This guy has been taking it to the rack. They're back in front.
Sabi ko nga steady tong guard na to eh. Montesilio, ayan, turnover pa si Ubilia.
Chris lost the handle. Ito si Nat Montesilio. Again, going straight to the cup.
Like his fade, ah. Ganda ng fade. Ganda na yung haircut niya.
Ganda,
ah.
ganda.
Fairness, ah. Yung Deron Williams nga yung vibe, eh, di ba?
Very Darren-esque nga.
Oo.
Yeah. Kung hindi
Low-
niyo po alam kung
low
sino si
fade.
Darren Williams.
Low fade lang, low fade.
Yung sa mga Jensing nanonood. Darren Williams used to be a great guard for Utah as Kobe Moorhead reads it from the outside.
Di ba? Kanina pa libre yun eh. Pag tuma-downhill kasi sila kanina, gusto nilang makipagbrasohan. Pero now, they're hitting the shooters. Come on, eh. Kanina may isang attempt, tas ngayon, 50% from 3. On this quarter.
8 puntos na para kay Kobe Moorhead.
Good pass.
Pass underneath. Rex Villa bumawi para sa Mapúa.
Good luck. Kabonete, marunong talaga maglaro to ng screen and roll. Alam natin na yung next guy, pag na-engage siya yung help side defender, ang galing niya magbagsak ng bola. It's either to a shooter or to the guy on the dunker spot.
So far, si John Habonete yung nagsistep up para sa Mapúa in the absence of Andre Igliani, as Flo mentioned earlier, that they'll need all of the bodies in the front line to be effective. Kevin Santos, his shot rolling out. Let's see what happened here. Kick out. Kobe Moorhead had all day for this trifecta.
Pangalawa ng 3-pointer yun ni Moorhead, diba, this game?
That's right. 35-37. Letran still in front. Natrap si Mangubad. Sobra yung pasa. Ito si JC Recto. No look pass. Clint. Extra feed. Habonete. Hirap nun against two Letran Knights that time. Kobe Moorhead sending it out. Humawas. Thought about the jumper. Instead, he drives and scores.
Ito, respeto mo rin. Magandang percentages niya from 3 the past 2 seasons. So, hard close out. Baseline drive. Kahit nandun nga si Moorhead, bubudrid lang si Moorhead. Nag-relocate papunta sa weak side.
Nakita natin to last year. Itong si James Humawas as Mangubad misfires. That's a push para dito kay Abdullah. So, James Humawas. This is what you want to see from Humawas here. Not falling in love with the three-point shot. Had the shot right there. Waited for the closeout by Recto.
Sana basa rin niya. Recto, uy, kababalik lang nito. Hindi ba okay yung timing? You gotta know eh. You gotta know the scouting report eh. You have to understand sino yung kamatchak mo, sino yung mga kakampi mo. Kailangan alam mo yung mga ganyan eh.
That's right. At pagka nasa iyo yung mismatch, ikaw yung pupuntahan ng mga kakampi mo. Montesilio is doubled. Moorhead all day. Too strong that time. Coach Randy starting to mix it up, inserting Abdullah in the stretch. JC Recto. Recto sends it out. Abdullah for 3. Abdullah knocks it down. Turns the lead down to a point. Time out on the floor. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 100.
Previous months namin, madami kami off-season tournaments, training outside of the country, mga 2 times, Japan and Indonesia. So nakakatulong yun sa off-the-court bonding namin and sa gelling ng team, and it helps a lot. And I think prepared na kami para...
Balik sa ating laban. The surprise player for Mapúa, TJ Abdullah, first-year player out of Enderun. Tama si kasama natin dito si JR, sabi niya kamukha ng tira nito ni Lawrence Mangubad. Tama no? On the sling.
Basta shoot.
Basta shoot. Yeah.
Kahit na anong forma, basta shoot.
Speaking of forma, ito ang galing ng face mask parang naging big. Wow! My mind
Ready.
was blown. meantime, back to the action. 39-38. Uy! Tumamasa rin yung pasa.
Off a timeout.
Not the best response for Letran. Escamis finding the crack. Recto, easy deuce.
That's what you want to see for JC Recto. Easier shots, more efficient touches. 3-on-1.
First make for JC, feet underneath. Ooh, Humawas missed it. That's gonna be a foul on Aaron Fermin.
Point blank shots. Should be making those gimmies, but good pass here by Clint Escamis. Yun yung sabi ko when there's a point of attack, the defense will be engaged and it's schemed eh. O pag umatake dito si Clint, strong side, right hand, anong gagawin niya? He would go straight to the paint and try to finish. Pero kailangan ready ka rin kasi nagbabagsak siya ng bola. And yung mga teammates niya are fit moving there.
So, Coach, dito sa laro natin ngayon si Aaron Fermin. Obviously, he's gonna get minutes today with the absence of Andre Igliane. And Fermin, I feel like he's more suited to the half-court setups netong Mapúa Cardinals.
Basta pag merong big man na kalaban, magagamit mo si Aaron Fermin. Pag Arellano, Biniog, Sandena ngayon, Bismarck Lina. So, pag may big man, kailangan mo si Aaron Fermin. Kasi he's an able body, he can defend. May medium range jumper, may jump hook. Hindi ka masasaktan kahit dumipensa. Uy, grabe yun.
Wow! JC Recto showing us that he's back. It's the old JC Recto we're seeing here in the second frame. And he hounds Kobe Monhe. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Montecillo attacks. And it's gonna stay with Letran. Hold on. So jump ball. Bola pa rin ng Letran. Look at this drive by JC Recto. His second basket here in the first half. Slowly but surely, again getting back his groove.
Saka alam mo ano pa yung isang back?
Ano?
Yung mga baggy shorts. Nagiging baggier yung mga shorts
Yeah. Si Trayman.
Oo.
Diba, ginagaya si AI. Pero marami na ulit nagbabaggy shorts nga. So, wala na ba yung shorts
yung
na...
Jumel Puno shorts?
Oh, yan. Na mahaba yung leg sleeve. Di ba? Kasi kahit si Clint,
Ako ganun eh. 1 inch above din. 1 to 2 inches. Para pagka naka-stay low ka, umaangat siya. Hindi mo na kailangan iangat ng shorts.
Gusto mo ba ibalik yung early 2000s?
Hanggang ilalim ng tuwa. Hindi ako nagaganon eh.
Yung mga AI, Chris Webber.
Yung mga nagaganon, yung mga star player. Kami mga role player, kailangan maiksi yung shorts kasi si screen ka, rebound ka, kakapitan ka. Tsaka gusto ko yung masisikip na jersey. Kasi pagka bumabox out, pag kinapitan ka, mabilis pumiglas eh. Tsaka obvious.
Pag masikip. Meantime, Rafael Go had the step on his defender. And he draws the foul, so Go heads to the line for a couple of shots. Tignan natin to. Look at this. Got the step on JC. Nahirapan na makabawi dun. Itong si Yam Concepcion.
Side to side. Pagka naka-abante na talaga ng isang malaking hakbang, tapos tatalon ka, usually tatamaan mo sa hip or sa shoulder. Itong si Go, may mga dala pang panungkit pagka dumadrive. Di ba lagi siyang tinatamaan eh. Tapos alam niya kung paano babagsak yung katawan niya na obvious na tatawagan na referee. Very good player.
Itong si Go, Coach Hammer, in the past 2 seasons for Letran, he's shown us flashes of brilliance. Last season, I thought he was gonna emerge, especially after a 3-peat prior to that. Diba, siya na yung next in line but couldn't quite do it. Pero dito, susubukan niyang bawiin yan. Only the second deadlock of the game with a bunch of lead changes so far. Concepcion met up top by Go. Good stop from Go as we see here, Sai Cuenco stretching out and testing out that ankle. Sa ating dugout.
Hopefully he's 100% by Sunday. Kasi yun, important game din yun.
Yeah.
Every game is important, especially pag naghahabol ka for that twice to beat advantage. Kasi by the looks of it,
good.
itong Mapúa is in the running talaga dahil they are currently at number 2.
Number 2, you're right. Clint Escamis lays it up and in. Believe it or not, that is the first basket of the game for Clint.
But don't get it twisted. Clint Escamis is a microwave. Ang bilis na luminit at saka madiin yung laro niya eh. Throughout the game, mararamdaman mo naman siya na talagang he is part of that action.
Yeah. Montecillo going to Di Maano here. Di Maano misses. Rebound is grabbed by Concepcion, and here comes Clint. Half-minute remaining in the first half. Escamis sends it out. Recto, extra pass to the corner. Abdullah.
Good shot.
Left it short.
Good shot. Good recognition by JC Recto. Abdullah hit a three-pointer earlier. It was an open look. Good swing. Kahit di na shoot, it was a good shot.
Kick out. Basang-basa. Ito ni Humawas. 8 seconds for Letran. Go. 3 seconds. Feed. Di Maano all alone inside. What a finish to the second frame. And we're back to square one at the half. 44 apiece. And the Battle of Intramuros, Mapúa versus Letran. When we return, we'll tell you the story of the first half by the numbers through our highlights, and our pep squads will also perform at mid-court. Lahat mong yan sa ating pababalik dito sa NCAA Season 100.
And that's why he is there.
Kaya naman itong EACA, they transferred into a zone.
Mapúa drains the triple. Unang punto sa laban natin para kay Lawrence Mangubat.
Make the most out of it. Kasi hindi mo alam kung kailan ulit gagamitin. Hindi mo alam kung kailan mag-foul ulit yung mga kasama mo, di ba?
That's right.
So, kailangan. Ito na naman.
Lawrence Mangubat drains his second one from the same spot. Jeco Bancales back in the game. Panilong si Devara ng EAC. Mangubat. Kaboom! The rookie is red hot from downtown. A second quarter explosion by Lawrence Mangubat. Cortiza. Luciano. Oh, that's a call against Noel Aguimeñi.
Ancheta. Let's see if they'll try to establish Liwag. Inon pulls up for three. Allen Liwag. What a pass to Ancheta. And Ancheta is able to score. And gives the lead back to Benilde.
Miscommunication on the San Beda defense. Capitalize na yun.
Ito yung nagagawa ni Allen Liwag when he gets the ball in the post, they can run the offense through him.
Yeah. Punta. It's something you worked hard for at saka pinaghirapan mo. Yan na nga.
Yep, that's a champion point guard right there, and he's smiling. He's getting comfortable. Tony Inon gives it back to Jomel Ancheta. Inon with 5 on the shot clock. Inon binigay kay Ancheta. Ancheta pulls up for 3.
This is our league. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky.
Welcome back to the coverage. That was the Letran cheering squad with their performance. Right before that, we had the Mapúa Cheering Cardinals. And at the half, we are back to square one, 44 apiece. In this battle of Intramuros between Mapúa and Letran. The first quarter highlights here. And it was, a tit-for-tat battle. Mapúa getting the upper hand early on dito sa ating laban, pero inuunti-unti sila ng Letran, Coach Hammer.
And more efficient execution in the second quarter para sa Letran. They were able to get their bearings. They played with a lot more pace. Nakatakbo sila in transition and they were able to lock down defensively. At saka malaking bagay yung si Sai Cuenco rolled his ankle, but hopefully he's okay for the second half. And Letran started hitting shots. Monhe had 2 triples. Nat Montecillo was able to run in transition. Ito, big. Ito si Dimaano. I like how he has been active in being involved underneath the basket. Kasi pag hindi mo naapula, ang taas ng points in the paint scoring, shaded area scoring ng Mapúa.
Letran actually crept up on Mapúa in that first quarter. They grabbed the lead 28-27. Pagdating natin second quarter, ganun pa rin. Tit for tat. Mapúa with a slight separation right in the middle. Pero itong Letran just stayed solid and consistent on the floor. As we see here, Abdullah nailing a triple. Coach Randy started to experiment with the guards already with the absence of Sai Cuenco. Pero ito si James Humawas making the right decision that time. So Coach Allen as well. Without Jimboy and Pau, this is the first basket and only basket so far of Clint Escamis. Coach Allen is starting to find the right combination on the court.
And marami din siyang sinubukan dyan. Pero I think Coach Allen enjoys using his role players. Kasi yung best 5 niya kanina was Jumawas, Guo, and Dimaano on the front court. Tapos Miller and Quahaw on the back court. So it's an untraditional 5. Pero pati din na dito, ito nabanggit ko nga kanina yung points in the paint. Diyan lumamang ang Mapúa. They went painting the first half. They really attacked that shaded area. Sa kabila naman, perimeter scoring, we mentioned that they made 5 3-pointers talking about the Letran Knights. So, tabayanan natin who will win, Cavalry or Artillery.
So 8 points already for Kobe Monhe to lead the way. We expected this from Kobe.
True.
Diba? A chance for him to step up and really show his wares. Deo Quahaw also following him. Sabi ni Coach Hammer, a Deo Quahaw game. Okay naman, solid 6 points in the first half. But it's a well-balanced attack for Coach Allen Ricardo. Lahat ng ginamit niya ngayong araw na to, pumuntos na para sa kanya. On the other side, it's John Habonete leading the pack with 11 points. Hubilia with 9, Cuenco with 7. But again, he did fall down and left the game early with that left ankle, or that ankle injury he sustained earlier in the first half. Mapúa, this is round 2 for them. So far, so good. 2 wins to begin second round and 8 wins in total.
Yan naman ang importante. You win the games that are winnable, and you challenge the teams that beat you. So that's namely Sandela and CSB. And with the rate they're going right now, tabla tayo pero they're gaining momentum. Sa kabila naman, Letran Knights were at number 4 if I'm not mistaken when the first round ended. They opened up the second round with back-to-back losses against the Perpetual Altas and the LPU Pirates. So very important game tong larong to para sa dalawang koponan. Pero mas importante para sa Letran kasi LPU nakakuha ng duelo. Mabigat yan na winning the first game and then winning via Greg Conanan jumper. Back-to-back Greg Conanan jumpers. And that was a showcase game for Greg na wala pa siyang tinatamaan nung
prior to that.
Prior to that, and then back-to-back crunch time baskets.
And beaten the Sunbedder Red Lions in that contest as well. LPU, paangat yung laro dahil nakabalik na si JM Bravo at JM Versosa. Meron pa isang babalik. Okay, we'll see if he can come back this weekend. Itong si Maclod Godanya.
Hopefully.
Has been sidelined for a couple of weeks already.
Doing his rehab at Meta Factor. Doon siya nag-rehab So, nakita ko his progress with her physiotherapists there. So, okay, thumbs up.
Okay.
Baka doon ka rin mag-rehab.
Pwede.
Ano sabi ni Dr. Jojo?
Doon niya ako nirecommend.
Malapit sa the fourth. Malapit yan.
So, shoutout kay Doc Gadi who brought direction to my life earlier in the day.
Sabi ko sa iyo ayaw mo maniwala kay Coach Hammer Kailangan mo na may lisensya.
Of the referral by Coach Ham. Meantime, second half is almost here. Battle of Intramuros here in our second game. So 5 on the floor to begin for Mapúa. May kiskisan agad tayo.
Kanina pa ito jump ball. Itong dalawang to.
Ayan, kulitan lang
Ang laki rin pala ni Kuahaw, no? Almost the same size sila ni Recto. Tangkot din pala nito. At least 6'2 kasi siya Si Recto, akala ko mga 6'5
There's JC. Yeah, Recto is about 6'4", 6'5". At least yun yung...
He's not 6'5". Definitely
6'4", kasi mas maliit ang konti kay Kobe.
No, 6'3".
Okay, 6'3". 5 on the floor for Mapúa to begin the second half. We have Hubilia, Recto who just fell down along with Deo Cuahaw.
Yeah, same size nga. Pero kasi si Cuahaw guard na malaki. Stocky.
Si Recto nasa 3 at 4. So tuloy natin. Mangubat, Habonete, Hubilia, Recto, and Clint Escames for Mapúa. Here's Clint pulling the trigger and misfiring on his first shot. Recto will be called for this one on the positioning with Cuahaw dun sa rebound play.
Atras yan si Cuahaw. Tough competitor. I like Deo Cuahaw since he debuted last season. And then a tough competitor, highly recruited when he transferred. So
it's highly recruited, you're right. Tapos siya yung in-expect nila na talaga mag-emerge.
Saka shot maker.
Last season just wasn't the ideal one for Letran in general. And they're trying to get back to the promised land here in the 100 season. Agotong and Mintes. Rebound is collected by Lawrence Mangubat. Ito na si Chris Hubilia who has slowed down in this game. Clint tries again. Wala pa rin para kay Escames. Clint is cold. Escames now 1 out of 5 from the field. So life is gonna be harder for Clint because his tandem in the backcourt, itong si Cuenco, is still out. So talagang lahat ng atensyon sa kanya na pupunta. Here's the swing. Hubilia. Habonete, pinag-isipan yung tres. Escamis goes to Chris. Chris will run out of time. Good defense coming from the Letran Knights. And now let's go back courtside. Mula sa dugout, nandito si Flo Del Agua. Flo.
If there are two words to describe yung halftime dugout ng Letran Knights, it is heightened confidence. Ang main strategy daw nila papasok ng second half is nowhere than to stop Clint Escamis now that they have one sharpshooter less to defend, which is Cyrus Cuenco. Para naman sa Mapua, dagdag bawas sila ng players, pero ayon kay head coach Randy Alcantara, pag may nawawala, mayroong papalit, and as long as tapatan lang nila ang aggressiveness and hustle ng kalaban, mas mataas na ang chance nila na manalo. Martin and Coach Hammer noong round 1, 10 puntos ang kalamangan ng Mapua sa Letran, but seeing the scoreboard now, isa itong patunay of how in NCAA 100, it is anybody's game. Gentlemen, ano masasabi ninyo?
Precisely, Flo. Anybody's game here. It's a much different match we're seeing so far between these two teams. At this point, you mentioned, medyo nakakalayo na ang Mapua dun sa kanilang unang paghaharap. But for Letran, heightened confidence. That's what they're banking on here in the second half against this formidable Mapua team, despite without their leader and one of the MVP contenders prior to, you know, the ejection in the previous game, na si Jimbo Estrada.
Yep.
So we'll see if they can get it done. But Mapua, this team has been tried and tested.
Sanay yan sa ganyan laro.
Sanay.
Sanay yan. Sa diinan, sa dulo-dulo lang nagkakatalo.
Yun. Lagi silang may push sa dulo. And we've seen them, we haven't seen them actually super rattle. Yung talagang lost sila. In those 3 losses, even in the end game, composed pa rin sila. Hindi lang talaga pumapasok ang mga tira. Oh, Santos. Habonete with the catch. Clint Escamis, passes deflected and stolen. Montesilio. Oh, the feet underneath. Colby Monhe lays it up and in.
And playing more comfortably at that power forward position is Colby Monhe. Stepping in, dunker spot. Ito, yung sign nila, pound. Dumidikdik sila, full court man-to-man. That's Coach Allen for you. Ganyan dumimensa si Coach Allen. Full court man-to-man. Paala na, rotate na lang tayo sa kabila. Basta ngat-ngatan.
And we're used to seeing this from teams coached by Coach Allen. They steal the ball again. No, Concepcion recovers. Escamis says, let's set it up. Escamis being hounded here by Montesilio. They go to Lawrence Mangubat. Dinidikitan ni Tagutongan. Hubilia. Oh no, this is Chris. Pull-up jumper. Too strong. And they'll give that to Hubilia every day of the week. Santos, pinag-isipan. Ilalapit ni Kevin Santos.
Sayang, nawala yung bola. Hindi natanganan ng maigi. Tinatawag ni Coach Allen play 3 eh. Gusto niyang hatakin yung bola, pero ito muna yung drop-off kay Kobe Monhe.
I like the activity of Matt Montesilio fearlessly attacking that Mapua defense and passing it at the last second para dito kay Kobe Monhe, who now has 10 points in the game. Montesilio, let me check his numbers, 4 points and 3 assists already for this guy. Mangubat, one-legged fadeaway jumper is off. One more time, this time from deep, he knocks it down. Mas gusto, mas malayo ni Lawrence Mangubat.
Kumpiyansa talaga. And that's the second serving again. No missed box out. Concepcion on the offensive rebound. They're able to convert second chance points.
Second hoop of the game for Mangubat.
Zoom action.
Santos. Tagutongan from the free throw line. It's good.
So wala yung una. Dribble hando. Turning and eating that corner. Kailangan mong i-turn talaga yan eh. And nandun na siya sa shooter spot. One-hand floater.
Had some space to take that shot. Meantime, here's Mapua. Habonete with Santos all over him. Escamis doubled. 5 to work with. Hubilia from the free throw line. A miscommunication with Habonete, he had the sealed position, Coach Hammer, but could not quite get to the ball.
Ito muna yung 3-point shot ni Mangubat. Of course, coming off on a Concepcion offensive rebound. But great, ito yung turning the corner, eating that space and shooting that one-hand floater. Tagutongan. Pero grabe yung dinidepensa ni Montesilio.
Really disrupting the play
Yeah.
of Clint Escamis.
Yun yung gusto ko eh. I-disrupt lang yung timing.
Yeah.
Timing of execution.
Para magmadali sila.
Yeah.
No? Yeah. Kevin Santos now.
Same action.
Handoff. Nope. Santos. That one rolls out. And here's Hobilia. Lawrence Mangubat. May takpan ng bola dito against CJ Delfino. Rookie against rookie. Mangubat. Abunete. It's gonna be a foul on Letran.
Alanganin na yung atake. Natakam sumundot si Delfino.
Number 17, Charles Delfino.
Oo, wala nang pupuntahan si Abonete doon eh.
TV timeout.
Timeout muna tayo. 5:40 to go. Letran still ahead by 3.
This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Harap na.
Silio. Ito na si Matt. Estrada is on the move. Estrada puts it up and in. So Jimboy is on.
Wala tayo naka 30 points sa first quarter. Right now, they're just 12 and 10.
Montesilio surveys, Luna providing the screen again. 8 to shoot for Nat. Pull-up jumper. Estrada with back-to-back. Back to the coverage. NCAA Season 100. Dito lang sa Heart of Asia. You guys can also find us online everywhere. Nandyan tayo NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. And an update on our key players. Pareho to. Struggling so far, Coach Hammer, at least in scoring, but they have contributed in other ways for their respective teams.
Well, more effect on the defensive side, Kevin Santos being able to be a rim protector. Sa kabila naman, di pa makapag-force ng maraming turnovers dito ang Mapua. And Clint will pick up his game, definitely.
Clint Escamis and Kevin Santos, again, for the second straight season. Escamis is one of our front runners for MVP. So,
Stat sheet stuffer.
yeah. This guy is incredible. Rookie MVP in season 99, but at least helped Mapua
14 seconds.
to a finals appearance. Tuloy ang ating aksyon. Third quarter. 5:40 to go right after the timeout. We'll see how Mapua will execute. Jeco Bancale is back in the fold. And he is being trapped. Chris Hobilia to the cutting Bancale. Softly floats it in.
Good recognition by Hobilia na naka-dikit na sa kanyang depensa, just pitching it at the middle, getting a finish.
Assist numbers, both teams showing unselfish basketball so
mataas
far.
yan. Mula pa ng first quarter. First half rather. Combined 20 plus na yung dalawang teams.
Pinilit yun ni James Humawas. And here comes Clint Escamis. Nakatabigan, ganda ng basa. Here's Delfino. CJ. Ooh, that was a pass to Montesilio. Mintis lang. Touchdown, Clint Escamis. 5 points to his name. Delfino is down on the other side. CJ suffered a hard fall after rising.
Oo, yung inadvertent contact ni Habonete after siya i-challenge.
So we'll see what happened.
Our referees will be
And that's-
conducting a review.
Ito CJ Delfino. Sabi niya natamaan daw siya sa muka. Ito siya. On his way down.
Oo, going for the ball.
Yeah.
Inadvertent contact.
Yeah, but I don't think this warrants an upgrade, Coach Hammer.
No, definitely not.
Kasi the least our refs can do here is a retroactive call if there was a violent motion.
Wala. He was going for the basketball eh. It's a basketball move by Habonete. Ano? A little show and go. Pagkabitaw. Yung swing hahabulin niya.
Yeah.
Oo, kasi sumiksik ka rin dun sa space ng defensive player. Pag may low verticality yung offensive player, defensive players have low verticality. Kaya pagka i-initiate mo yung contact, usually, hindi tinatawagan. Pero pagka nandun ka sa cylinder mo, when you go up, and then sumabay, paabante naman sa yung defensive player, ganon.
Yeah.
So that's FIBA interpretation yung ganon. So we'll see how our referee sees this. Kasi laging yung contact yung tatawagan, yung point of contact, it's not how you react from the contact. Pero ito kasi paswing pababa. Diba? Ang kadalasan kasi pag bumabagsak, ayun, papanindigan na lang na tinamaan, yung ganon. But the referee shouldn't be calling it on the way that players land and all that. It's about the point of contact. Was it going for the ball? That's number one. Number two, is it excessive contact? Is it a play na yung hindi basketball movement?
Yeah,
So yun
that's
yung
right.
tinitignan, yun yung criteria ngayon ng unsportsmanlike fouls. So yan, para konting background din. Kasi FIBA interpretation tayo kasi we're governed by FIBA. So titignan natin paano nila tatawagan. Tapos ito, sa kabila naman may contact.
Meron din eh. Oo, that was Humawas and Escamis.
Medyo malayo kasi yung katawan ni Zumawas naman is over the body of Escamis. Ito yung pag-inbound yung kay Go, yung extra motion.
Yep.
May review din doon.
So, 2 straight plays yan eh.
Oo.
Magkabilang dulo ng
Yun
court.
po pwedeng tawagan. Kasi it's
yeah.
not a basketball movement. Clint Escamis was standing up and then may extra nudge para hindi makatayo si Clint. Ito, makikita natin after that. Ito, mas magandang angle to. On the inbound, ito titigan natin kasi yan, checking the motion. Because if you're going to inbound it and you're playing, you don't want to hit the guy going out of respect, and it's not a basketball move. So referees might call this, might not call it, they might let it go. I don't know, I'm not an official, but it's FIBA interpretation.
Yeah.
So para lang malinaw dun sa ating mga viewers.
At ang ating crew chief, FIBA International Referee, Glenn Cornelio.
Kasi dapat yung FIBA interpretation tayo, hindi yung, anong basa mo? Hindi ganun eh. Kasi FIBA tayo eh.
May rule book.
Collegiate yan eh.
Yeah.
Hindi man pwedeng hula-hula yan eh.
Yeah.
Diba? So nag-inaral din ng mga officials natin yan.
This is the verdict. Ito na, lumapit na si Referee Glenn. Ito sa ating official stable. And Rick Stryker will be announcing the official verdict from our officials. That was end-to-end action. Silipin natin to. 4:49 to go. Our first real stoppage of longest pause so far here in the game. Ito na.
Upon review, it's an unsportsmanlike foul on number 7, John Abonete. Falls under category 2. Unsportsmanlike foul on number 8, Rafael Go. Falls under category 2. And warning on number 17, Charles Delfino for taunting.
Okay. So,
Taunting. Okay.
So itinawag dalawang unsportsmanlike foul
So it
against John Habonete.
cancels each other out, and then a warning on CJ Delfino on taunting.
Yeah.
Interesting calls by our officials.
Coach, both retroactive Dahil yung kay CJ
Friday.
doon walang tawag.
Friday naman yun. So uso mga retro parties.
Friday Madness.
Yep.
Yeah. Going back to the 90s.
Kuha mo pati pag BO Para parehas tayo ng pinakikinggan nung pumunta tayo dito
Alam mo na yan. 51 to 50. They resumes. So Humawas here on the catch. Juice Miller is back in the fold for Letran. As Delfino takes a breather. Humawas attacks. The feed is deflected from behind. Here comes Mapúa. With a chance to extend their lead. Mangubat. Bubilia. Driving right. Going middle. Habonete got the feed and one. John Habonete.
Good play Small to big screen. Small to big screen. Ito. Fake handoff to guard screen. Usually pag mga big guys kasi nasa screen ng guard, hindi nila alam yung gagawin nila dahil wala yung But since attacker and guard yung si Obilia, he can find and engage the help side defender. Just drop it off to the big guy. Habonete. Just finishing in traffic.
At itong si John Habonete. Coach, ganun-ganun lang yung puntusan niya. 13 na. para sa Cardinals with 4 rebounds, also across his name. Deo Quahao comes in along with Joseph Nunag. First taste of action for Nunag today.
Itong Nunag din na to, okay to na player. Good role player, top competitor. Very athletic. Saka ready maglaro yan every time.
So it's Nunag and Santos at the front line of Letran. Ito na si Deo Quahao. Quahao. Nunag. Nunag. Ooh, stolen by Bangkale. Jeko is on the move. The feed. Habonete. Too strong on the flip. Pass is deflected. And it is stolen. 2-on-2 break. Mangubat operates in transition.
So medyo after that stoppage, nakakuha ng momentum ang Mapúa.
2 baskets ever since the pause earlier for Mapúa. It's back to a 5-point lead for them. Abutongan. Santos, face up, jumper, got it.
Much needed basket for the Letran Knights. And binubuli up na dito lahat ng mga off-ball screens. They just are fighting over the screen. Yun ang ginagawa ng Mapúa to take away the rhythm again of the attackers ng Letran.
Only the second basket for Kevin Santos. Hobilia.
Good stop.
No good on the turnaround. Exactly 3 minutes remaining in the third. Tagutong.
Yun lang.
Handle.
Yun lang. Pwedeng hatakin eh. Mamadali.
And here comes Clint Escamis. Up top here to their center. Ito si Lawrence Mangubat. Siya yung magpapaikot ng bola. He spins away. Mangubat sends it up. Bangkale all day. He makes them pay.
Solid guard to see Bangkale. And really got this confidence in the first round. Especially nung kalaban yung San Beta. Dami niya mga binitawan na big shots.
And today is filling in for the absence
Agaw.
of Cyrus Cuenco. Quahao got it back. Quahao scores and the foul. So Quahao, much needed basket for Letran to put out the fire. Created and lit up by Mapúa. Here's a face-up J by Santos. Mangubat, good decision to send it out. Off the drive, Jeko Bangkale takes care of business at the corner. Timeout on the floor, they're still ahead by 4.
This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Harap na.
Pakistan falls attacking to the basket.
Lead is down to 2 for Piniod. Torres, Sanko, bumomba sa ilalim. Mintes, Sanchez cleans it up. NCAA Season 100 on your television screens. Here's the recovery by Deo Quahao. Coming up with the loose ball and then taking it straight to the cup with that foul. Importante yan para sa Letran to end this Mapúa rally. And Deo Quahao will get a bonus. Quahao now with 8 points. So Quahao hit 1 free throw earlier off a continuation as well. Ito yung kanyang ikalawang free throw ngayong araw. He completes the 3-point play. And now it's back down to a 3-point advantage.
Nag-slow down din yung scoring natin, Martin. After a very high first quarter at 27-28. Medyo mas marami ang fouls, mas naging madiin ang defense. Of course, coaches will adjust.
Oh, this is going to be a technical foul on Klein Tagutongan. Reacted on the call and the whistle.
Foul number 6, Klein Tagutongan. Technical foul number 6, Klein Tagutongan for pointing an accusing finger at official.
Yeah.
Klein Tagutongan, 5 fouls.
So Tagutongan, the starting guard of Coach Allen today, fouled out after the personal here against Abdullah. And then the technical foul when he pointed and threw some words at our officials. So dalawang foul magkasunod para kay Klein. Pushes him to foul out. So pati backcourt ni Coach Allen huminipis na dito.
Paubos na paubos yung mga tao.
Again, 2 players out already for Letran in Javillonar and Estrada. Now the third player is Tagutongan sa kabila. Egliane not with Mapúa. Cyrus Cuenco still not returning to the game, although I see him on the bench there trying to test out that ankle. 59-55, Kobe Monje is back in the game. Nunag will take his seat. 2 and 10 left. Dito po sa ating third quarter. Kevin Santos. Montesilio pushing it again. The P, Kobe Monje. Libre. Para sa 2.
And dito nakakakuha ng buwelo ang Letran when they force the pace. When they fight fire with fire, ganun lang yan eh. You have to play defense, fight fire with fire, get into transition, atakihin mo rin yung depensa ng Mapúa. Kasi kahit matatangkad siya, athletic rebound itong Mapúa. They don't have a legit shot blocker. Kaya dad, yung mag-aantay sa ilalim, rim protector, si Habonete yung tsaka si Igliane. Pero ngayon, overextended yung minutes ni Habonete. Since rotation, medyo wala si Igliane.
At si Nat Montesilio, yun talagang walang takot umaatake sa depensa nitong Cardinals. Chris Hovilla will be set up underneath. Counter-attack for the Mapúa Cardinals right there. Hovilla now with 11 points. Cuajao to the rolling Monje, up and in. And the foul, Monje is in pain.
Oo, sama nung landing niya.
Siya rin, hawak niya yung kanyang right ankle dito as we see the sequence. Jeko Bangkale with a setup job to his buddy here in Chris Hovilla. Here's the drive. The double team by Cuajao to the rolling.
Oo, na-tweak niya yung ankle niya.
He's down on the floor here after scoring the basket. On the landing, he didn't get up high. Pero awkward yung pagkakalanding niya dyan sa kanyang right leg. So he's being helped to the bench. Make that 4 players down now for Letran. So ito yung game na susubok sa depth ng team ni Coach Allen. In the backcourt and in the front line, pareho depleted siya. And pangalawang dagok dito sa Letran, Kobe Monje has been their top guy here with 14 points.
So mabigat yun eh. Kasi wala ka lang lead. Isa sa mga guards mo. Na-tweak pa yung ankle nito ni Monje. So they will be asking for more kay Kevin Santos ngayon. And si Dimano, okay din naman yung nilalaro. Kaya lamintis yung free throw doon. Pero iba kasi yung shot creation ng Monje tsaka yung grasp doon sa concept. Dahil veterano na din.
That's right, 61-59. That's a play by Jeko Bangkale.
Tight ball game na naman yung Mapúa. Tatlo na tong tight ball game, sunod-sunod.
But so far, they've won the close games. At least to begin the second round. Jeko Bangkale and TJ Abdullah will go to the bench, replaced by Escamis and Mangubat. A lot of time to work with for the Cardinals. Lawrence Mangubat. Hovilla, inside pass is picked off by Montesilio. How about Nat Montesilio, Coach Hammer?
Yep. Ito ang kailangan rin mag-step up. Kasi siya na lang yung shot creator dyan. that can open up shots for Quahao, can get Santos and Di Maano going.
Siya yung pinagkakatiwalaan dito.
Oo.
Jace Miller still on the bench.
Zoom action.
They go to Montesilio. Montesilio on the cross. Ooh! Recto. Nabasa yung pasa. And JC will be rewarded on the other end. Bucket and beyond for JC Recto.
Double black eye. Nag-turnover sa kabila. In transition. Nag-give up ka pa ng 3-point play.
No-look pass by Chris Obilia to the running JC Recto.
One step too late. As Taekwondo on the side.
Yeah.
So, preventive measure na to, hindi na nila isusugal to dahil big game sa Sunday. So, they would rather see him 100% on that game.
That's right. Short breather for Mapua. You're right. You're gonna play. They're playing a back-to-back along with San Beda.
Actually, no breather for both squad.
Yeah. Just the day in between.
Treatment lang yan sa video bukas.
Yeah.
Tapos, lalaro na agad. Free throw siguro, konting shooting. Kita-kita na sa game.
Humawas. Ooh. Called for steps.
Yup, same side, same foot. Good call by our ref, Dylan Cornelio. Tamay, same foot landing, that's a travel.
Yep. 64-59. Gawin mo na yun sa lahat ng officials. Wag lang kay Glenn Cornelio na favorite tawagan yun.
Yep.
Cresobilla on the reverse. And Mapua extends their lead. We have another player down in James Humawas. Wow. Oh yeah, that was an elbow to the face. Inadvertent elbow.
Referees will be conducting a review.
Off the swing by Lawrence Mangubat. Diretso sa mukha nito ni James Humawas. We'll see if they'll call an upgrade. Ito, coach. Ayun, oh. Oh, I don't think so.
Wala. Dito mama. Wala. Forearm. Actually, tricep lang nga eh. Baka nag-triceps lang na extra kanina si Lawrence yan, no?
Lawrence, yeah.
Na extra triceps lang bago dumating.
So, non-call sticks. 66-59. Deco Bangale back in the ball game. Has been playing solid basketball for the Cards. Eto si Bangale getting a chunk of the minutes. Dahil si Cuenco na injured kanina, 7 points for him at Montesilio. Final shot time of the third. Separation jumper. No, Humawas flying in. Could not get the putback. And that's how we will end 3 quarters. Here inside of Filo and Egoil Center, the Cardinals with some separation in the third. And they carry the 7-point lead going into the playoff period. That comes up next. Dito lang po sa Heart of Asia.
Together, we own the future. This is our league.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloyloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya. Sa taong 2023, naluklok siya sa FIBA Hall of Fame. Talagang deserve ni Caloyloy Zaga ang kanyang moniker na The Big Difference. Yan ang
unang pumapasok sa isipan pag NCAA ang napag-uusapan ay basketball. Pero kahit sa ibang larangan ng palakasan, lalaban pa rin ang NCAA. Tignan nyo ang tubong Mapua na si Chess Grandmaster Eugene Torre na isa ng Hall of Famer, ang taga
Balik sa ating laban. Entering the fourth quarter of this game between Mapua and Letran. That is the Cardinals owning that third quarter to create some separation. A 7-point lead. Ano to? Next in line ba to?
Yeah, this is mga next in line. Yung mga recruit. na nakapila na.
Yan, sa Letran side, ano? Madami yan darating, Season 101. Meantime, yung Mapúa, hindi pumupunta yung mga next in line. Hindi pa natin masyado nakikita. Pero marami rin yun.
Paano pupunta yung mga yan? Ang daming laro. May next 5. May next 5 na league para dun sa mga iba-ibang schools saka yung mga nagre-resident. CSB is there.
Yeah.
Letran is there. San Pedro is there. Mapúa is with the NCAA juniors. So maraming liga na nilalaroan yung mga team D.
Busy rin, no? Para condition pa rin.
Pre, 7 weeks na lang. Team A na yung mga yan.
Yeah. 66-59. That's how we will begin the fourth quarter. What a scoop coming from Yam Concepcion. And Mapúa na will open up a 9-point lead in the beginning of the fourth. Go. Handles. Santos. Go. Puts it on the floor. 5 to work with. Kevin Santos needs to get busy. Wow! Initsa na lang Ideo Quahaw.
Tough shot. And again, point of attack. Wala silang makuha. So, tough shot. Sa dulo ng shot clock na lang sila naka-attempt. And good defense din para sa Mapúa.
Their shot creator, main shot creator, Jimbo Estrada, not with them today. Nawala pa si Klein Tagutongan, who fouled out. No Havillonar as well. Mangobat, no go. At si Kobe Mone went down with an ankle injury. Escamis takes it away. Recto. Ooh, good smother. That's good D on the move by not Montecillo. How about this? He got the taller Recto, but played honest defense even on his way up.
Yeah, tinamaan din siya ng Sigo. Pero that's the sacrifice that he was willing to make to save that basket.
It's another.
Sana walang cut or walang bukol. Solid yung elbow eh. Yung inner elbow, matulis yan eh. Yung tumama kay Nat.
Yeah. And he is visibly shaken up. Nat Montecillo absorbing an elbow from the rampaging JC Recto. Ganon yun eh, no? Kapag nakabuelo na si Recto. Ito si Montecillo. He'll be checked here by the medics. Oh yeah. From that angle, hindi natin ma-appreciate yung impact.
Pero inner elbow kasi yung mas matulis eh.
Yeah.
Ito, yung sharpest point ng joint na yan. Dahil pag nakatiklop yung Sigo, dyan naka-usling eh.
Meantime, we resume action. That Montecillo continues to get checked. And this is a whistle. Lawrence Mangubat ang tatawagan dito. 8.5 to go in the ball game. Joseph Nunag is on the floor for Letran. So who is going to be the main guy now for the Letran Knights? This was the question by Flo in the first quarter. Now Letran finds themselves asking it here again in the fourth. Jace Miller gets fouled by Mangubat. And speaking of our courtside reporter, here is Flo Del Agua.
Martin and Coach Hammer, can this game get any more interesting? From both teams being undermanned to being tied that they have, to difficult calls by the referees and to losing players during the game. It is obvious na wala sa mga teams na ito ang magpapatalo. Sa huddle ng Mapúa kanina, Coach Randy shouted, gamitin natin ang tall players natin so our guards can have space para makashoot. On the other side of the court, that Trans Kobe Mone is being treated by their physical therapist, Crystal Padua, after acquiring a lateral ankle sprain. And when I asked si PT kung makakabalik pa si Kobe, she says it's possible pero nasa sa kanya kung kaya niya pang ilaban. Martin and Coach Hammer.
Thank you so much, Flo. Well, it's the fourth quarter already with under 8 minutes left. We'll see if Kobe can still come back. That's going to be a big boost for Letran. Pero syempre, ayaw din nilang ipilit yan. On the other side for the Mapúa Cardinals, they're going to try to utilize their bigs here to open up some shots for their perimeter players.
Bawat lingon ni Coach Allen sa bench, panipis ng panipis yung rotation.
Yeah.
Fouled out Tagutongan. Montesillo, mukhang solid yung tama. Baka na-concuss pa siya doon kasi nakita natin yung field of vision niya eh. Yun yung nagkakaproblema. Hindi siya makatayo, pinalalayan. So, hopefully, it's not what it seems to be. Yeah, concussion, 10 days yan. Protocol yan.
And kailangan maipasa mo yung
concussion
test.
protocol test.
Before you can officially come back. And this is not Montesillo. Now on the bench of Letran after being checked by the medics. Unlikely to come back. We'll see if he'll be able to tough it out.
Busy si Doktora buong araw.
Dami. Recto with the finish on the other end. 70-61. 9 points already for JC Recto. This is probably the game for him to find his rhythm back.
Yep.
Or get this rhythm back. Delfino. Ooh. Lost the handle. Jace Miller now. He discarded. He needs to heave. Miller puts it up and in.
Bailout shot. Tough shot. Wala silang mapuntahan ngayon. And that was a bailout shot by Jace Miller.
Jace Miller now with 9 points in the game. 2 triples. Both shots of Miller made from 3-point range. Hubilia on the cut. Mapúa just executing brilliantly on the half court. Monhe is at the scorer's table. Mamaya-maya papasok na ulit.
Laban yan.
So he'll brave it out. Santos naghahanap ng kakampi. Jace Miller, another one. Yes, Miller is starting to heat up. This one's a long two.
Yep. 6-point game lang to. 2 stops and we're back in business. Yan ang iniisip ni Coach Allen. Pero foul dito si Deo Quahaw.
And that will allow Kobe Monhe to check back in. He'll replace Joseph Nunan. Look at the action. Chris Hubilia on the cut.
Kinuha pa sa kabila.
It's a great setup job by JC Recto as well, identifying the cutting. Chris Hubilia. Meantime, it's a 6-point game with also 6 and 15 to go in the ball game. Hubilia
Yun na naman yung small to big ball screen nila. Fake handoff, ball screen.
Short stop is good for Chris Hubilia.
Going for that matchup.
And he's getting comfortable with those short shots, Coach.
Yun nga eh, kasi pag small to big, next to switch, pass back, hit the post. Very basic. Use your size advantage underneath.
17 points now for Chris. So 2 of his best games in his rookie season here in the collegiate scene are against the Letran Knights. Recto. Hinahanap. Pero tinira niya JC Recto. Draining it from downtown. And Mapúa will now establish their biggest lead of the game. 77-66. Quick timeout by Coach Alan Ricardo. Jason Cabiltes, you know, he has this formidable lineup. They will be put to the test against the Red Lions today. Harvey Bagsanhan drains it from long.
Nakita yung mismatch doon.
Axel Dormal. Harvey all day. Yes! Bagsanhan with his second triple in the first.
Good start for Bagsanhan. 6 points with 2 out of 3 field goals.
Balik sa ating laban, NCAA Season 100, and this is another Chris Hubilia game for Mapúa against Letran. Up and over the mismatch. This time JC Recto deciding to shoot, and he drains it from the outside. Recto now. 12 puntos na sa ating laban, so 3 guys in double figures for the Cardinals, led by Hubilia 17, Abonete with 13, and Recto with 12. JC Recto getting back into form for the Mapúa Cardinals. 5 out of 6 today. An efficient outing from the field. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Meantime, there's a foul on Jeko Bangkale.
Grabe dumepensa tong Mapua ngayon. Everything switchable. Kahit wala silang rim protector, pero sa sobrang clogged ng driving lanes, hirap atakihan.
Yeah. Nakahaba rin kasi yung mga defenders nila, coach. They got Recto, Hubilia on the floor alongside the 2 guards or the 3 guards. Look at this, swarming D. Quahao got the lane. Deo Quahao up and in, off the window.
Attacking it and dashing the defense.
11 points now for Deo Quahao. He is the 3rd guy in double figures for them. Bounce pass underneath. And that's last touch on Jace Miller. Look at this, Quahao eluding Clint Escamis, leaving him behind and then taking it straight to the cup. Any more of that talking about Letran, and they need it in a hurry. Halfway through here in the 4th quarter, 9-point game. Hubilia, one more time, 19 points now for Chris Hubilia.
So this is a season high for Chris Hubilia. Career high, no? Career high.
Should be. Previous niya was against Letran, 18 points. Now he has 19. Monhe from the corner. Ito na, Mapúa Cardinals. So yeah, we just got confirmation. This is a career high already for Chris Hubilia. Mangubat. Recto. Lawrence has 5. Hubilia needs to heave. Masyadong malakas lang.
Ayawan na pag nashoot pa niya yun.
Well, that was online for Chris. And Escamis hasn't been the best day for him, but his teammates have stepped up. Escamis only 2 out of 7 from the field, 5 points, 2 boards, and 4 assists with 2 takeaways. Jace Miller. 4 minutes left in the ball game. That's going to be a foul on Mapúa. Jeko Bangkale ang tatawagan dito. So penalty na. Ito, coach.
Ito yung importante.
Yeah.
Keep points. Push the pace. More shots. Get to the foul line. So advantage mo na ito ngayon. Meron kang penalty going for you. Talking about Coach Alan Ricardo and Letran. You want to attack. On the other side naman, for Mapúa, you want to melt the clock. Melt the clock lang. To the lowest possible number. Kung mga 2 seconds, 3 seconds na lang na shot clock bago mo itira. Then you run your patterns, run your ball screen at 7 seconds para at least meron ka mang kick out, meron ka pang isang atake na pwedeng gawin. But again, time management na to.
We're expecting, you're right, deliberate offense mula dito sa Mapúa Cardinals. For Letran, should be the ideal situation for them if they want to come back, because each foul enables them to stop the time and get some freebies from the line. Not Montesillo.
Saka mas pwede sila maging aggressive dito dahil isa pa lang yung team foul nila.
That's right. Montesillo is back in the fold for Letran after getting an elbow from JC Recto. Yung pasa, nabasa. Ito na, ang Letran Knights. Jace Miller, the feed, Nunag all alone. Quick execution by Letran.
Again, pushing the pace. Push pace dito. Tsaka kailangan dumiktik sa depensa.
No look pass. Ooh, Recto lost it. There's Jace Miller in the meantime. No look pass to the wide open Joseph Nunag. 79-71. Letran will get another crack at the basket after the Mapúa turnover. Let's see what they can do. They have their leading scorers on the court and Quahao, Monhe, and Miller. Meantime, here's Jace Miller. Didiscarte, he's got the big on him. Ooh, he lost it. Good defense by Hubilia. And JC Recto is ahead of the pack. Costly turnover. leading to some precious points for the Cardinals, and they re-establish the double-digit lead.
Baka hindi ulit ito tumira kasi kanina pa niya hinahanap yung teammates niya. Pero bigla siya nag-create ng move na may napakaganda pang sidestep with the finish. Wow, ang galing. Napakaganda ng sidestep na yun.
And that's why they have this lead, 12-8. Justin Sanchez, somehow gets the reverse. +1 for Sanchez.
Welcome back to the coverage. This is NCAA Season 100 on Heart of Asia. Here's the turnover by Jace Miller, leading with his wide-open layup by JC Recto, who made up for his mistake in the previous sequence. What a comeback game for Recto. Ooh, JJ Pido in attendance. Ayun o. Yung daughter niya, naka-Mapúa Chirping Cardinal outfit pa. And that's Jeric Pido, former point guard nitong Mapúa Cardinals. Defensive-minded, PG. Meantime, we resume action. 81-71. Letran could not catch a break here in the fourth quarter. Lawrence Magubat guarding Montecillo, who pulls the trigger and knocks it down.
He likes that matchup. Wait, cancel Cancel ball screen. Pinaalis
7 points now for Montecillo. 2.5 to go. Mangubat against Quahao. Lawrence trying to shake him off. Back to him. He pulls the trigger. Oh, he counters right back with a three of his own. Mangubat is the fourth guy in double figures for the Cardinals. 84-74. Wow, quick trigger. Difficult take for Deo Quahao. Defense under him, entering deep water territory. Final 2 minutes of this game. Here's the ISO pull-up from the top of the key by Montecillo, but easily countered and cancelled by Lawrence Mangubat's three. Inside the final 2 minutes, Jace Miller getting active in the passing lane. Montecillo will take a rest. Probably done for the day already. Impactful performance para dito kay Montecillo, although not enough to keep them hanging against Mapúa. 7 points, 4 assists, and 3 steals. CJ Delfino is inserted. Shot clock is at 5. It's Escamis time. Clint, pull-up jumper, way off. 2 out of 8 now is Escamis from the field. Meantime, there is a whistle against the Cardinals. So these are not wise fouls from Mapúa because they're already in the penalty.
Oo. Saka chipping away points, giving up points.
Yeah.
Trying to get this lead closer. Mula nung nakita ko yung hinabol ng Mapúa, nung si Coach Atoy pa yung coach, na parang 16 ba yun? In 2 minutes? 3 minutes? No lead is safe.
Not true. That's
no
true.
lead is safe in the NC.
Anything can happen.
Oo.
Lalo ngayong season, dami natin nakikitang kapitan sa dulo. And Letran knows a thing or two about that kasi ginawa sa kanila yun ng San Sebastian.
Oo. Simula pa lang ng season yun.
Yeah, that's right. So 84-76. Let's see if they can do that. This time sila naman yung gagawa. Mangubat, Mapúa breaks the press easily. Here's Bangkale. Left-hander hoop. Mapúa is just cruising here in the fourth. Jeko Bangkale now with 9 points. Good performance off the bench. Filling in the rest of the way for Sai Cuenco. Ito na si Lawrence Mangubat. Exactly a minute left. The Cardinals poised to take their 9th win in the season. And they're still executing. 3 seconds in the key. Timeout muna tayo. 44 and change left. Mapua ahead comfortably.
The sky is the limit. Tara na, magsama-sama.
Lozano. Fade away. That's good for Raimundo.
Just scoring off reads itong JRU. Wala na sila gaano pinap.
Misfired at the rim. Oh, switching hands.
Grabe.
What a play by Raimundo.
Ating laban, 86-76 lead for the Mapúa Cardinals here, Coach Hammer. Cardinals just took care of the second half.
Better execution. Saka malaking bagay na there was a span in time na dikit yung laban, sabay na tapilok si Monje. So that was an end one. Mintis yung free throw. Sayang. So that was a turning point. Tapos nawala pa si Montecillo no second win nila.
Yeah. And even the turnover of Jace Miller earlier.
Yeah, yun din.
Diba? Yung,
down 6 na lang. Naging down na 10 pa.
So we'll see though. Final 40 seconds. Delfino feeding Nunag. Could not buy a basket that time. And now it is Mapúa melting away some clock. Hubilia will wait. 10 to shoot for the Cardinals. Okay, so may ina-argue tong mga players ng Mapúa, si Concepcion at Hubilia, on Coach Alan Ricardo. They'll review this, Coach. This is not the first time it's happened in the season. I'm not sure who was their opponent. Okay, I'll try to remember. It happened right before this, when Hubilia was trapped in the corner. Okay, so hindi naman nila tinignan yun. Tinignan lang nila kung kaninong possession. 10 to shoot for the Cardinals. Yeah, the entire Mapúa bench thought na yun yung play na i-review. Okay. Palitan ng tao. Mangubat. And Hubilia done for the day. Chris Hubilia with another stellar performance. 19 points for the rookie. And Lawrence Mangubat, not too shabby himself. 10 points for the fellow rookie. DJ Abdullah getting fouled by Miller right after the inbound. Malayo pa sa penalty itong Letran, only their second team foul. But this is a little too late for the Knights. Oh, Guahao steals it away. Wow, yes. He trims the lead back down to 8 points. But DJ Abdullah will bring this one across. He'll get fouled. Third on the Knights. Here's the tap and the steal for Deo Guahao. All the way to the cup. 9 seconds left. 9 in 3/10 of a second left in the game. Concepcion with the final shot. No go, and that's how we will end the action in the Battle of Intramuros. It is the Mapúa Cardinals emerging on top. The final score 86-78. 9th win for Coach Randy Alcantara. 3rd straight win to begin the second round for the Cards. And what a lead-up for the Mapúa Cardinals for their clash on Sunday.
Yup. Magandang buwelo yan. Dahil they're out for redemption.
Yeah.
Again, trying to get that and solidify that number 2 position. Yeah. Dahil twice to beat. Yan ang pinag-uusapan natin yan.
That's right. 86-78 outcome here in our second game. Mapúa gets it done, sweeping Letran here in season 100, at least here in the elimination round, because they beat them by 15 the first time around. Now beating them again convincingly, 86-78. Pakinggan natin ang school hymn ng Mapúa University. It is another win for the Mapúa Cardinals here in season 100. We'll go to a quick break. When we return, we'll talk to a few members of the Cardinals. Dito lang po sa NCAA season 100.
In the paint. These guys are the smallest players on the floor, but they thrive in the paint in the land of the Giants.
And one of the reason para masabi natin yung mga ganyan is because they have the biggest heart. And yan yung talagang nagmamatter.
Now, San Pedro is coming off a loss. I have a feeling
hindi sila ganun kalalaki. Pero dun mo lang makikita mo na ito yung
in their last game combined. Sahonya, floater, Puno, could not finish. Estacio, Andrada creating some space. Yuki and Andrada with a basket. Gaban, not that time. Sahonya with the board. Sahonya to
Marami sa mga student athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Laura Mumar at Freddie Webb na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses, Alvin Patrimonio at Samboy Lim. Isama nyo na rin sina Romel Aducul, Roddy Santos, Willie Miller, hanggang sa panahon ni na Ron J. Buenafe, Sunday Salvacion, Scotty Thompson, Calvin Abueva, Gio Halalon, CJ Perez, Ray Nambatak at Robert Pollock. Kahit anong henerasyon, hindi mawawala ng pambato ang NCAA. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1.
Nabuo ang samahan ng NCAA at GMA noong 2020 sa kasagsagan ng...
And we're back to the coverage. 86-78. That's the final score. Mapúa victorious over Letran. Martin Javier, kasama pa rin si Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio with our best player of the game. Nandito ang super rookie ng Mapúa Cardinals, Chris Hobilia. 1 assist shy of a triple-double today. How about these numbers coming from Chris? 19 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. More importantly, leading the way for Mapúa to take another win here in Season 100. Congratulations, Chris. Okay. Chris, unahin ko muna. Ba't parang favorite mong kalaban ng Letran? Kasi unang game nyo, yun yung previous career high mo with 18 points. Dito, munti ka mag-triple-double.
Wala naman yun lang, parang nagkakataon lang lagi. Ginagalingan ko lang lagi. Pag magkakamali ako, binubus ako ng mga coaches ko. Minsan kasi sa sobrang gigil, parang hindi ko na nagagawa yung dapat gawin ko. Yun lang, stick lang talaga ako sa system, and yun nga, parang nagkakataon lang. Walang parang kung sino kalaban, ginagawa ko lang yung best ko talaga.
Today, Chris, you were at your best scoring, rebounding, tapos sineset up mo pa yung mga kakampi ninyo. Ano yung naging mindset mo dito sa laban na to? Kasi syempre, this is an important game for you guys. Lalong-lalo, wala si Igliane, tapos na-injure pa si Sai. Ano yung naging mindset mo all throughout?
Siguro madami na kasi kami natutunan Beda, yung binild. Parang sabi namin hindi na kami magpapatalo pag sa huli. Parang mas pupukpukin pa namin yung parang lang kami, consistent lang talaga kami. Kasi minsan nag-collapse kami sa dulo Parang hindi na mangyayari ulit sa amin. Kasi tinatrabaho namin ito araw-araw, nag-uusap-usap kami, at yung mga coaches hindi nagpapabaya sa amin, sabihan kami ng mga gagawin namin.
JC Recto, nakabalik na. Andre Igliane wala. John Habonete, maganda yung nilaro. Kanina wing na yung nilalaro mo. May maganda kayong bagong play, fake handoff to ball screen. Nakarami ka doon kanina, Chris. Take us behind the preparation kasi ngayon, dalawa na kayo ni JC Recto na ganun yung nilalaro.
So far, thankful ako kasi nakabalik na si JC. Sobrang thankful kasi kami, nabuo ulit kami kahit na nawala si Igliane, parang may bumalik. Sana sa susunod na mga game mabuo na kami. And yun lang, yung play na yun, parang yun lang yung tinawag sa akin hindi naman sa ensayo. Parang ready lang ako, yung mindset ko lagi, ready lang ako. Pag binigay sa akin ito, ready lang ako, magkamali o hindi, ready lang ako talaga.
Chris, parang on a mission dito ang Mapúa Cardinals. 3 sunod na panalo sa panimula ng ating second round. Ano yung mga napapag-usapan nyo sa practice, yung mga sinasabi nyo or sinasabi nyo sa isa't isa at sinasabi rin sa inyo ni na Coach Randy at Coach Yong? Bakit talagang motivated kayo dito?
Siguro, sabi nga namin yun nga, yung may natutunan kami sa first round, para dadali namin to kasi masakit yung pagkatalo namin ng first laro namin sa first round parang hindi na yung mangyayari pag dating ng second round. Yun nga, parang wala kaming minamata dito na team. Lahat piniprepare namin ng maayos. Alam namin hindi madali dito makapagpanalo sa NCAA. Parang lahat ng laro namin parang wala kami kung sino. Basta lalaro lang kami as a team. Kung ano yung pinapractice namin, yun lang yung sinusunod namin.
Last question. Anong paalala sa'yo ni Coach Chito Bigolero?
Siguro yung aggressive ko sa foul, tapos yung maging mautak ako kasi kailangan talaga ako sa loob parang maging role player muna daw ako. Wag na muna ako maghanap kung ano. Darating lang yung time or mag-i-score ako. Yun lang. Yung paalala lang ni Coach, yung lagi na lang ako napapaul Parang, ayun nga, natrabaho ko talaga yung mga pagkakamali ko.
Ito yung role player na muntik na mag-triple-double.
Oo nga
diba?
Akala ko tinuruan na rin sumabit sa jeep Coach Chito yan.
Okay. Dahil may listahan po si Chris Hobilia ngayong araw na to nang babatiin. Chris, simulan mo na pagkakataon mo.
Una, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon talaga. Binigay sa amin itong pagkakataon na makalaro kami. Walang na-injury sa amin, natapos namin ng maganda yung laro. Binabati ko yung family ko sa Bulan, Sorsogon, mga nanonood sa live sa Bulan, Sorsogon, sa Legazpi and Albay, sa lahat ng mga kaibigan ko nanonood dyan, kay Tita Baby, sa ate ko, at sa lahat ng supporter ng Mapúa, sa alumni, sa Mapúa Global, sa One United. Thank you sa mga supporter nyo, and kay Boss AA, and sa Mapúa Alumni, District Engineer Aris Ramos, and District Engineer Manny Bulusan Jr. and Assistant Director and Gerald Apolinsya.
Ayan. Mamaya may ibang listahan si JC Okay. Chris, congratulations.
Thank you po.
What a performance for Chris Hobilia. Easily his best one of his young NCAA career so far. Congratulations, Chris. Okay, ngayon naman po kakausapin natin John Habunete kasama ngayon ni Flo Del Agua. Flo, go ahead.
He is a bit emotional after that win, but regardless, napakasaya niya na na-defend nila ang number 2 standing. Katabi ko ngayon, walang iba kundi si John Habonete of the Mapúa Cardinals. Congratulations again, John.
Thank you po.
Sa kwentuhan natin earlier, John, nasabi mo nga na may pinagdaanan kang very personal sa buhay mo after you got ejected in your previous game. So maaari mo bang ikwento sa ating NCAA fans?
Nung araw po kasi namin sa laro sa EAC, pumanaw po yung lolo ko na malapit sa akin. So thankful din ako na na-eject ako kasi siguro sa araw na hindi ako siguro makapaglaro ng maayos.
Maraming salamat, John. Napaka-rare no, na thankful ka dahil na-eject ka. But earlier, you also told me na itong ejection mo ay yung nagpa-motivate din sa'yo. Kaya napakaganda ng performance mo ngayon. But you were playing with one big man na absent, si Andre Igliane. Meron bang pressure dahil kulang kayo ng mga big men?
Wala naman po kasi marami naman po kaming kapalit. Nandiyan naman sila Permin, sila Ryan na pwede mag-step up sa game na to.
John, nabanggit mo nga, ang dami yung players na nag-step up. And if you remember, during the halftime, pantay lang ang score. But during the end game, nakalamang ng husto ang Cardinals. Ano ba yung ginawa ng mga teammates mo at ginawa mo dahil lubos na lumamang ang iyong team during the end game?
During halftime sa dugout, sinabi lang po ng mga coaches namin na babawi kami sa depensa. Disiplina sa depensa, walang aagaw, stay lang sa tao at mag-stick lang sa game plan.
Maraming salamat, John. Last one. Number 2 kayo sa standings at kapag nagtuloy-tuloy ito, may twice to beat advantage kayo pagdating ng dulo ng tournament. Anong pakiramdam na na-defend nyo ang number 2 standing today?
Masaya kasi gusto namin yung yung twice to beat advantage sa pagdating sa Final Four kasi malaking bagay yun sa amin.
Thank you, John. Curious ang ating NCAA fans. Mayroon daw nakasulat sa sapatos mo. Maaari mo bang ipakita sa amin kung anong pangalan yan?
Tatak Digi. Kasi ito yung parang namin sa lolo namin na lang po na siya ang aming napagandang lolo na mabuti. Ito po. Digi. Nickname niya po yan. Kaya nilagay ko lang dyan. Digi po. Tatak. Yan yung namin, yung parang simbolo na isang pamilya kami.
Maraming salamat, John. I know you're feeling emotional at bilang nabanggit mo na ang mga sumusuporta sa'yo, meron ka bang gustong batiin sa mga taga-Masbate na laging nanonood sa'yo?
Binabati ko yung mama at papa ko, mga kapatid ko, si Ronald Scott, mga taga-Masbate plus RDH, nga sigsuporta na ako, magsigtanaw. Thank you sa akong coach nga si Edsel, si Jeko. Shout out sa Mapúa Global, sa 1UM. Thank you sa mga alumni, Boss AA, Boss Teddy. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, John, and congratulations again. Pakinggan naman natin ang isa pang key player na si JC Recto from Martin and Coach Hammer.
Thank you so much, Flo. Ayan, si John Habonete, kaya pala nakikita natin talagang emotional and motivated siya. Lalo dito sa laban natin. Siya kanina yung leading scorer ng Mapúa before. Chris overtook him eventually in the game. Great performance from John. JC Recto is officially back.
Welcome back.
Thank you po, thank you.
Kailangan namin ma-confirm, ano ulit yung rason bakit nag-miss ka ng mahaba? Kasi akala ko rehab ng ankle sprain kasi natapilo ka nung unang laro eh. So ano yung reason?
Chicken pox talaga.
Okay. Ano naman?
Tong bullets ba?
Pero JC, officially, welcome back. It took you a while to get your conditioning back. Okay, officially, kamusta ka? Dito ba sa laban nito, naramdaman mo na okay, eto na, naibalik ko na, adjusted na ako sa game speed ulit?
Siyempre, ayun nga po, galing ako ng sakit. Tapos yun, parang medyo ang hirap po kunin ng rhythm ulit na maglaro po ulit. Like yung pisikalan, takbuhan, hindi tulad nung mga nakaraang game po na healthy po, galing healthy na. Tapos yun, buti po nakapag-adjust naman po kahit paano, kahit hindi pa po ganun ka 100%.
Alam mo, napakalaking challenge niyan kasi syempre magkakasakit ka right in the middle of everything. Diba? Kakasimula lang ng season, nangyayari na, tapos yung babalik ka sa gitna, mahirap yon. Ano yung mga ginawa mo in preparation for your comeback here in the NCAA at paano mo na-overcome yung mga challenges din?
Unang-una po kasi agad ako sa coach conditioning namin na anong gagawin kasi ayun nga po, hindi naman po basta-basta yung game natin ngayon season kasi lahat ng team malalakas po, pantay-pantay halos, lalo sa standing. And ayun nga po, pukpok lang po ulit sa ensayo, pakondisyon lang po ulit hanggang makabalik po ulit ng 100%.
Magandang balita para sa mga Mapua fans dahil kondisyon na ulit itong si JC Recto. Tatawa siya eh. Oh, coach.
Okay naman, nagdagdag ng konting timbang pangbanggaan.
Oh.
Tama. Kailangan yan para mag-recover. JC, tinanong ko to kanina kay Chris. Dahil parehas kayo halos ng laro. Ball handling 4, 3-4, combo forwards. May mga tinawag na play sa inyo. Fake ball screen sa fake handoff, ball screen sa big guys. Sa inyong dalawa, iniran yung pattern na yun. Gano'ng kabigat ngayon dahil kasama nyo na rin sa rotation. Ganda na nilaro. Si John Habonete, tsaka si Andre Gliane.
Unang-una po kasi, ang maganda po kasi sa kanila, pag may nawawala po sa amin, may nag-i-step up. Tapos, ayun po, parang, ang ano po kasi sa team namin ngayon, medyo, kahit anong sabihin, malalim pa din naman po. Kasi, pero hindi naman po kasi yung nawala sa amin, mabibigat po talaga yung Paulo, Jopet, Bonnie. Ayun nga po, ang maganda lang po sa team namin ngayon, lahat po gustong mag-contribute, sumusunod lang po sa coaches kung anong pinapagawa.
Medyo challenge to sa inyo tong laban na to against Letran kasi gigil yung Letran team na yon, di ba? Gusto nila makapanalo kayo, nawala si Andre at saka si Sai eventually with the ankle injury. Ano yung mga napag-usapan nyo kanina dun sa bench in between quarters, lalong-lalo na nung nawala si Sai? Ang laking bagay nun kasi ang gandang tinatakbo niya.
Ayun nga po, ang sabi lang po ng coaching staff namin na kailangan mag-step up po talaga lahat ng dapat ready lahat ng papalit. Tapos ayun nga po, yung nawala si Iglian, nandiyan naman po yung Habonete na nag-step up din po sa game natin, which is maganda po para sa team namin.
Last question. Anong paalala sa inyo ni Coach Chito Victoria? Kasi tinanong ko rin kay Chris kanina eh. Kasi alam ko,
ano kaya binulong kay JC?
Paborito kasi to eh. Ganitong player yung kinukoach ni Coach Chito. Kasi si Coach Chito, big man yun nilalaro niya, pero point guard siya. So magaling sa poste, tapos umaatake from top 4. Anong tinuro sa'yo? Anong paalala sa'yo?
Sinabi ba niya sa'yo, magbu-blue jersey ka na next day? Hindi pa. Sige.
Sinabi lang po ni Coach Chito na relax lang, kalmahan lang, huwag masyadong gigil. Tapos, huwag daw superhero.
Sabi ko sa'yo, parehas na parehas eh. Di ba? Parehas na parehas eh.
Pakita nga natin yung mga video, paano hindi gigil doon. Gigil to eh.
Diin. Iba yung diin sa inyo. Diin. Lagi lang nakadiin yan.
Compose pa rin. JC, pagkakataon mong batiin, marami na kami sa'yo, tsaka dun sa laro mo, napakita mo na ulit, batiin mo lahat ng nanonood sa inyo.
Unang-una, binabati ko yung family ko, family Recto, Binosa, and Gaspe sa Mindoro po, sa QC. Siyempre sa mama at papa ko, sa kapatid ko, kay John Lloyd, kay Maureen, kay Nizel, tsaka kay Baby Janea. Tapos siyempre nagpapasalamat ako sa buong Mapua community sa walang sawang suporta. Thank you din po sa mga alumni sa 1UM, sa Mapua Global, and siyempre sa mga boss namin, kila Boss Teddy, Boss AA. Sana po wag kayong magsawang magsuporta sa amin. Manood pa rin po kayo sa ibang games namin. Yun lang po.
JC Recto with the across the board performance today.
Welcome back.
Welcome back JC. Sana makita na natin yung mga nagdo-double na JC Recto ng finals natin.
Nandun kanina jumab-pick so turnover.
Slowly.
Darating yan. Pang ilang laro? Pangalawang laro mo.
Dalawa pa lang. Ang ano dyan? Basta panalo.
Just enough time.
Just enough time. JC, congratulations.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Okay. JC Recto for the Mapua Cardinals, one of the 4 guys in double figures for them today. We'll go to a quick break. Pagbalik natin, we'll check out the endgame stats of this matchup.
Nabuo ang samahan ng NCAA at GMA noong 2020 sa kasagsagan ng COVID-19 pandemic kung kailan pinagbawal lahat ng face-to-face events. Ngunit kung ang ibang mga liga ay nagkansela ng kanilang mga season, itinuloy pa rin ang NCAA Season 96 Rise Up Stronger. Online, ginawa ang halos lahat ng mga sports events kasama na ang opening ceremony. Nagkaroon din ng virtual chess at taekwondo tournament at live basketball at volleyball skills challenge na alinsunod pa rin sa mga health protocols. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1. Nabuo ang samahan ng NCAA at
Escobedo. Playground move. And Raymart Escobedo is just toying with the JRU defenders. Wrap around
play.
Still here in our coverage, NCAA Season 100. It is Mapúa snatching their 9th win of the season. They improved their record to 9-3 so far with this win against the Letran Knights. Final numbers right here, Coach Hammer. Okay, from our halftime break, mas lumayo na itong mga numero natin, Coach.
Totoo, ayan, points in the paint, plus 20 ang Mapúa, 54% from the field. That's why they had a lot of, they have a better field goal shooting dahil mas malapit yung kanilang mga tinira, and a lot of those coming in transition, then off stops, off balance yung depensa, nakaka-atake sila going downhill. Rebounding, plus 13 ang Mapúa, definitely advantage sila dito on offensive rebounding and assist. This is a big number, this is a big thumbs up para sa mga coaches. Anytime that your team passes the ball and converts at least 20 assists, that's a very good number. Pero ito 25 with ito nga si Chris Obilla leading with 9 assists in the game. So, ang laking bagay niyan. And that ball has energy. If everybody touches it, mas magandang itatakbo mo talaga.
Precisely. Point out ko lang, halftime, 11 assists lang ang Mapúa, 10 lang itong Letran. So in the second half, Mapúa actually had 14 assists compared to just 5 by the Knights.
And karamihan nun is yung mga forward passes, press break, na hindi nakakababa yung depensa ng Letran. So marami silang passing inside the shaded area.
Okay, ito yung mga leading scorers natin. Chris Obilla with 19 points, a career high for him para dito sa Mapúa Cardinals. Okay, right now, let's check out the pep rally of Mapúa University. Panoorin natin.
What is up mga ka-NCAA? Ako po si Christine San Agustin. Samahan po ninyo ako dito sa Mapúa University para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally bilang suporta syempre sa kanilang mga atleta na ready nang sumabak sa NCAA Season 100. Let's go! So, kamusta naman ang mga preparations nyo for Season 100? Ikaw, Clint?
Naging maganda naman yung off-season namin kasi may mga overseas tournaments kami, practices kami like Japan and Indonesia. So nakatulong yun sa team chemistry namin.
Ayun po, nagpapahinga po kami bago mag-training, pahinga, matulog. At saka always training lang po para makamit po namin yung goal namin ngayong season 100.
Yung last season namin is meaningful and doon kami kukuha ng inspiration para mas maging better ang team namin next season, this upcoming season 100 ng NCAA.
I think mas magiging stronger kami, mas magiging better kami, mas magiging competitive kami sa darating na season and babawi kami.
We're not only inviting our student community and also our alumni. Siguro bitin tayo last year. Siguro sa supportan yung mga darating na mga games, makakapag-motivate ito sa team natin. So let's watch all the games of Mapúa. Hindi na Mapúa, all games of NCAA. Thank you.
Go Mapúa! Go, go Mapúa! Go Mapúa! Go, go Mapúa! Go, go, go Mapúa!
And that's about it for Mapúa University's Pep Rally 2024. Sana po ay nag-enjoy kayo because we definitely did. Magkita-kita po tayo sa NCAA Season 100.
Thank you so much, Christine. Bumisita sa Intramuros dyan sa Mapúa para sa kanilang pep rally. Nakita na natin doon yung iba't ibang teams natin na lalahok sa Season 100.
Saka exciting dahil festivities are really at an all-time high. 100 years. That's very important.
That's right. Okay, bukas magpapatuloy ang action. Balik tayo dito sa Phil Oil. And there is Arellano and LPU featured in the first game. That's going to be live on Heart of Asia. And we'll start the coverage.
LPU looking good in the second round. And just turning that corner and na-force na mag-grow up in an instant yung mga bata. Kasi Peñafiel, si Villegas, really stepped their game up nung walang JM Bravo. And pagbalik ng JM Bravo, mas matibay na sila. Kasi remember, last game against San Beda, hindi ganun kaganda yung nilaro ni Ato Barba.
Correct.
He was blanketed, but again, Greg Conanan taking
found
care
a way
of
to
business.
win.
Oh, yun naman importante, yung final score.
Ito naman, pisikala naman tayo sa ating second game, San Sebastian kontra EAC.
Ayoko
You know
manood.
what's up.
Napapagod ako. Brad, lagi, alam mo, Coach Arvin Bonleon, lagi ko to sinasabi. Pagod ako pag pinapanood ko yung games mo. Grabe.
We're great, ng San Sebastian.
Sobra.
Coach Hammer, thank you.
Maraming salamat, Martin.
On behalf of the entire team, for Coach Elmond, or for Coach Elmond.
Oo,
Ginawa kong Coach Elmond.
Baka tumayo mount yan.
Direct Elmond. For our producer, Manny Gabutina, my partner, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. Dapat Coach Hammer muna eh.
Tayo mo si Direct Elmond sa'yo.
Teka lang, kaya pala siya yung naggagap eh.
Oo eh.
For Flo Del Ago, our courtside reporter, our panel director, Roy Tulio, our floor director, Pakasenya, this is Martin Javier saying thank you. We'll wrap up the coverage right now. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another round of action here in the NCAA Season 100.
This is our league, this is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit.